I'm nervous. I won't lie, I'm nervous. But before we get into all of that, today's video is sponsored by Sure for Men. I'm only joking, it's not. I'm nervous, so this is going to be needed, I think, today at some stage. But yeah, welcome everybody. Welcome back to the United Community channel, and we're back with a watch-along. Final game of the season, final day of the season, and basically everything important in the league is still up for grabs. Obviously, we're focusing on Manchester United, and it's, United need a win to get Europa League football. How embarrassing is that? That we're actually struggling. Not struggling, but we're basically looking to get top 6 from our final game of the season. So it's up for grabs. Top 4 still up for grabs. Spurs are in the driver's seat there with 1 point needed to secure top 4. Obviously, the relegation battle is still going on between Leeds and Burnley. That's going to be interesting as well to see. And then, of course, the big one for the majority of supporters, neutral. Obviously, we're Manchester United, and we're hoping for the top 4 or top 6. Apologies, but yeah, I mean the league is still up for grabs. Obviously, Man City are in the driver's seat again, and if they win against Aston Villa, then they'll win the league. But any slip up there from them, I think I think Liverpool will beat Wolves. I think that's the easier of the two games because Steven Gerrard is obviously manager of Aston Villa, and he's going to do everything in his power to give his, not just a win for himself, but to give his former club every chance they can to win the league. So I mean, it's going to be really interesting. It really is, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm nervous. I won't lie. I'm nervous not only for Manchester United in terms of getting top 6, because I think we really are going to have our work cut out for us, but I'm also nervous that Liverpool could potentially pip City to the league. I want City to win for 2 reasons. One is that Manchester United are obviously 1 point ahead, 1 league title ahead, and I couldn't bear Liverpool winning the quadruple, because obviously being from Ireland, there's a lot more Liverpool fans around than there is Man City fans, and I know I have a lot of friends who are Liverpool fans, so I just wouldn't be able to listen to them ever again. Ducky sends 4 roses. I really appreciate it. I think that's the first gift we've ever gotten on TikTok, so I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Anyone in the chat? Let's see. Chris is in. Looking forward to seeing Hannibal. Yeah, me too, Chris. Let's get into the team news. Very interesting team news, to be quite honest, and it doesn't fill me with confidence. Obviously, you can see on the screen we have the team up, and let me just see here now. Let me just make sure everything is up here and ready to go. Yeah, so we have David De Gea in goal. Diogo Dalot is right full with Alec Telles left full, so no change there. The big news is that Harry Maguire comes in for Varane, and I haven't seen anything online that indicates maybe an injury for Varane. Now, maybe I just haven't come across it yet, because the team news has only broke about a half an hour ago, but it's huge news. Harry Maguire comes back in, captain, and I don't know. It's not filling me with confidence. Really isn't. But it's, I don't know. We'll see. I hope Harry has a good game. He's a good professional. I could never doubt him in them instances. But I would rather have Varane there every day. Other news then, we have Scott McTominay and Fred are the 2 holding midfielders. Again, it's nearly looking like an Ole Gunnar Solskjaer team up to the midfield. We have Bruno Fernandes then plays through the middle of the attacking tree with Anthony Elanga on the right and Hannibal on the left, and then of course Edison Cavani comes in up front. So interesting team. Like Chris mentioned in the chat there, looking forward to seeing Hannibal and how he gets on. I am as well, to be honest. I loved his heart and his spirit when he came on against Liverpool. So it's going to be interesting to see how he gets on. But look, I mean, by no means is this a strong Manchester United team. Absolutely not. So I'm nervous. I am. I really am nervous about this one. But look, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully they can do well. Let's see what guys are saying here. You're cheering on for a City. That's a disgrace. Well, O'Neill 212. Would I prefer City or would I prefer Liverpool to win the league? I would prefer City to win the league, obviously because they're nowhere near Manchester United in terms of total leagues, and Liverpool are. So I think it makes perfect sense. Kieran Dowland says, opinion on the United team. Yeah, Kieran, I mean, I just mentioned it there. I'm not overly confident about it, but it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, obviously, young Hannibal gets a run, and he did look very good against Liverpool in terms of heart and desire. But let's see how he gets on. I think he's going to be hungry and eager to make a show. Obviously, Eric Ten Hag is in the building, so he's there. He's going to be watching the game. People have been saying, is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? To be honest with you, I think it's a good thing that he's there, because if players potentially are looking to put in a good performance and raise their levels and make a name for themselves with the new manager watching, if we can't go out and beat Crystal Palace, and do that on the final game of the season, then we don't deserve to be in the Europa League spot, and Europa Conference is where we deserve to be. The league table never lies. If Liverpool win the league today, they'll deserve it because they'll have the most points. The league table never lies. I've always said that. So if we get into the top 6, we'll deserve it. If we don't, we won't deserve it. So it's as simple as that. Alex is in. Good to see you as well, Alex. And Chris says there will be effort you would expect with Cavani setting the tone. Yeah, hopefully he can lead the line well, and he can, his energy and enthusiasm can be I suppose a springboard for the rest of the players to come through and put in good performances as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. I don't remember a situation in Premier League history before going into the final day where league top 4, top 6 and relegation were all up for grabs in the one day. So I have obviously the Manchester United match is going to be priority. It's going to be on my main screen here. I do have a smaller a screen here with that I'm going to be flicking on through, so there might be a slight delay in some of the updates. So but look, we'll bring you the team news and the scores as they come. For anyone who's watching on TikTok, we also have a YouTube channel, again, United Community Channel. If you do wish to go over there and view it that way, absolutely, it's there. We'll have the live league table up on YouTube as the goals go in. Let me just see now. I want to switch back over to it. Let me just have a check here. Sorry, I'm a bit all over the place with it. Table. So there we go with that. Let me just make sure I have it correct here, because I had it perfect. And league table needs to go to the top anyway. So yeah, we'll have it as it comes. But yeah, great to see everyone in the chat, guys. If you haven't already done so, please smash a like on the videos. Like I said, it really does help out the channel a lot. And if you haven't followed and subscribed, make sure you do. Let's see what else we have here. Dr. Ducky says, Dallo masterclass incoming. Please God, I hope so. I mean, the more masterclasses we can have, the bigger chance we'll have of winning. But I wouldn't be banking on Diogo Dallo winning is the game. And do I like cheese? I do like cheese. Yes, I do. So yeah, let's see now. Alex says, Mark Noble, you swear he was Ronaldo retiring. He wasn't even that good. Really, maybe I'm a bit harsh. I think you're being a bit harsh there. I think he's a very good professional, and the longevity he's had with West Ham has been good. So yeah, I wouldn't have a bad word to say about him. But yeah, in terms of other team news, I mean, let's just have a quick check here because I want to have a look at the Liverpool and Man City teams, because obviously, you know, that's going to be the I suppose the main viewing figures here. So I mean, City are after, again, Pep Guardiola in relation to his starting 11. He always tends to have one strange decision in terms of, you know, when he comes into these big games. And the main one for me today is Fernandinho is actually playing at centre back for Man City. Now obviously they have, you know, injuries and things like that. John Stones is playing right full with Fernandinho, you know, and you have a centre back in terms of Nathan Ake. Right, okay, he mightn't be the same in quality in terms of other players that are on the pitch, but he's a centre back, so it's a strange one there. But yeah, John Stones, Fernandinho, Laporte and Cancelo. Then we have De Bruyne, Rodri and Bernardo Silva as a three in front, with Riyad Mahrez, Phil Foden and Gabriel Jesus playing through the middle. So, you know, again, Sterling, Grealish, Gundogan on the bench there. Kyle Walker is on the bench as well, but again, I think he's still carrying an injury. Then we have, let's see, let's get the Liverpool team news up here as well. And Liverpool have gone with basically the strongest team possible. Obviously Van Dijk, it looks, is still injured. He is on the bench, but and also Mo Salah is still carrying an injury, so both of them make the bench. Trent is right full with Matip and Konate through the middle with Robertson left full. Naby Keita, Jordan Henderson and Thiago. Then with Diogo Jota, Sadio Mane through the middle and Luis Diaz off the left. So, you know, again, a very strong team there as well. But let's see. Doug says, I reckon we will get Timber, but it might take time, but he will join. Yeah, I mean, all reports seem to be positive over the last few days, and the deal seems to be closing in. So, by all means, it does look like something that will happen, which is, you know, it's certainly a positive. Yeah, so absolutely. I mean, you know, predictions today. I mean, if we were to do predictions, I think Man City will win the league. I think both teams will win. I think City will beat Aston Villa, and I think Liverpool will beat Spurs, or will beat what am I saying? Spurs will beat Wolves. If we drop down then to the top four, I mean, obviously Tottenham Hotspur only need a point and they're playing Norwich, so I think top four is going to be the least exciting out of the different areas that need sorting out today. I can't see Spurs slipping up against Norwich. Norwich are already relegated. You know, their players are on the beach already, I would say. So I would be very surprised if they slip up. Relegation, obviously, is going to be a big one here today. We have, let's just see, we have Burnley are playing Newcastle, and then we have Leeds United are playing Brentford. Both teams there have difficult games. They really do. I wouldn't be surprised if both teams did lose. And obviously Leeds United are currently in the relegation zone with a worse goal difference. Now the goal difference is not going to make a difference today. There's 20 goals in between Burnley and Leeds. So if Leeds do better Burnley's, that's basically what Leeds need to do. They need to better Burnley's result. To be honest with you, I think the most likely outcome there would be both teams to lose. So, in relation to the teams going down, I think Leeds will go down, but I would prefer if Burnley go down. Now, obviously, that's a controversial topic as a United fan. I think Leeds United, because they're not really direct rivals with us, you know, we're at different ends of the table now. The way United were playing this season, if Leeds have had a half decent season, we would have been. But I think Leeds are a massive club, and I think the Premier League would be better with them in it, especially the rivalries with the likes of Manchester United and things like that. But also the main reason why I want Leeds to stay up is because I want Burnley to go down. And the reason why I want Burnley to go down is because of how Sean Dyche was treated and how he was sacked a couple of months ago. I think it was terrible. You know, what he done for the club, getting them up to the Premier League and sustaining them for a good number of years there, just for them to discard him like that. You know, that's the reason why there I would like. Now, finally then, into Manchester United and West Ham. What way are we looking here? I mean, I you know, first of all, West Ham against Brighton. You know, West Ham don't have an easy game. You know, Brighton are no pushover, like we seen a few weeks back, getting bet 4-0 by them. I think West Ham will win though, and it all comes down to Manchester United. Then, can we beat Crystal Palace? And I mean, on paper we can, and on paper we should, but that doesn't necessarily mean we will. You know, they've put out a strong enough team. You know, Edouard is playing, Zaha is playing, Gallagher is playing, Schlupp is playing. So it's not going to be easy. The ideal situation is we go out, we get an early goal, maybe a second goal before half time, and the game is over. You know, that would be the ideal scenario. But I'm not going to... I can't really sit in the fence though, can I? I was going to say I'm not going to give a prediction on it. United are struggling to score goals without Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm going to go 1-0 to Manchester United. And if we can get a 1-0 win, and I would grab it right now and run. So, but look, it's going to be really exciting. Let's see how it goes. What are people saying in the chat here? Rebel saying quality background, mate. Cheers, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Timber and De Jong seem to be very possible. Yeah, they do seem to be very possible. I would say Timber more so than De Jong at the moment. But, you know, obviously with Xavi coming out and saying during the week that they're going to looking to sell other players, you know, to make money before they actually commit to selling, De Jong is, you know, it's still positive. So, sound for the invite up for a few beers, Jacko. Excited to watch Hannibal from the start today. That's from user 878. I don't know who that is, but you're welcome. Just drop me your name and let me know who that is. Lee's offer more in the Prem. Get Forest up also. Yeah, Rebel, I agree with you there. I really hope Forest do get up. They've been out of the top tier for a long time now, and they're a massive club, you know. 2 European titles, you know, so... scoring the United game, like I said, well, obviously it hasn't kicked off yet, but I'm going for a 1-0 win for United. That's my prediction. 24 Mamba says, I take both Lamer and Phillips over De Jong. Well, to be honest, I would take either of them either. Both of them are good players without a doubt. I just hope United don't blow a transfer budget on one player, you know. So I think they do need to be smart. You know, what channel is the United game on? I'm watching it on the American channel, CNBC Sport. It's on that. So that's the one I'm watching it on. I have an international package there as well. And Aka says, broke my neck off my cousin's tooth. That's bad luck. But yeah. I mean, you know, I'm really excited about this, and it's going to be a very interesting final day. But yeah, like I said, guys, you know, we have over 1,000 likes already on TikTok. If you can smash them like button, I see someone is after leaving a gift as well of 4 roses as well. So that's the first gift we've had on TikTok. So I really appreciate that as well. Thanks a lot for that. Opinion on Goldbridge. I like Mark Goldbridge. I think he does great things. He's basically invented these fan watch-along channels and things like that. So I really like him. Without a doubt, he's a bit out there with some of his opinions, and he's kind of single-minded. But you have to be, you know. So yeah, I think Goldbridge is top-notch. To be honest, yeah, I really do. I never updated the. Let's have a quick check here now. I just want to get that down there. But yeah. Let us know what you think, guys. What way do you think it's going to go today? Who's going to stay up? Who's going to go down? Who's going to win the league? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. I'll read them all out as I get them. Sam says, who is your favourite United player? At the moment, I mean, you can't really look past Cristiano Ronaldo at the moment. He's been our best player this season. And I would, yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo, without a doubt. He's absolutely head and shoulders above everyone in terms of performances this season. So I go for CR7 and Sue. But yeah, I mean, look, we have 7 viewers there now on YouTube as well. So thanks to everyone who's in the chat. Drop your comments in. Let us know what you're thinking, guys. If you've got any opinions, or who do you think might win, or who's going to stay up, or it's certainly going to be an interesting final day, and I'm looking forward to it. So let us know your comments and smash a like on the video. Let's see. City to win the league. What about you? Yeah, I think City will win it. It's going to take a massive upset and a massive, I suppose, lack of performance from City. So Dar goes in and said Max won the F1. Oh, yeah, I forgot to watch the F1 actually. So that's good for Max. I mean, I think he's back up there now with Leclerc. How did Mercedes get on? Jared says League, City, Spurs top 4, 6 United, and to go down Leeds. Yeah, I mean on paper, George, you're spot on with all of them things. You would be expecting them, but I mean, it's never as simple as that, and it tends to. There can't be a final day of the season without some kind of upset, and some. But again, what were we thinking? Obviously we want Manchester United to get top 6, so we hope the upset is not there. I do. I don't know about anyone else. I want Man City to win the league, so I hope there's not an upset there. So the upset is going to either come, hopefully, from Leeds and Burnley, and maybe Spurs messing up top 4. So I mean, if it does all go according to plan, City win the league, Spurs get top 4, United get top 6, and Burnley stay up, it's going to be not boring, but it's going to be less exciting than if there was ups and downs and things like that. Ronnie says, I'm mad I cannot watch it. Yeah, but sure, look, I mean, we'll keep you up to date as much as we can, Ronnie. You stick with us here, and I'll bring you all the scores as they come, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, let's have a look here. Mickey is in the chat and he says, I wouldn't write off Wolves today. No, I wouldn't either, Mickey, to be honest with you. It's certainly I think though with Wolves in the last few games they've kind of taken their foot off the pedal a little bit. They're kind of that mid-table team. They're not getting European football. They're not getting relegated. They're just kind of seeing out the season, really, So, but he says it's optimistic, but they are a dangerous team. Yeah, 100%, without a doubt. Guys, I'm just going to get myself set up here for a moment. So just give me 2 minutes. I just want to go to the bathroom. We're getting ready for kickoff. We have just over 5 minutes. Just give me 2 minutes, and I'll be right back. And we're back. But yeah, I mean, here we go. I mean, it's all set up here. Obviously, it's a pity the United game is not on Sky Sports, to be honest with you, because I think they have every other one of the games on except for the United game. But look, we have it here. Obviously, I don't know. There may be a slight delay on it in terms of getting it off, not off a channel that's Sky Sports. But look, we'll see. We'll make sure we have it. We have it here. Let me see now. Welcome back. Thanks, Jared. Appreciate it. Another frustrating Maguire performance on the way from Croc. Oh, Croc, good to see you, man. Oh, Jesus, I don't know. Like, it's going to be interesting to see how he does, but I'm not going to be holding my breath for a good performance or anything. It's going to be interesting to see, but now I just want to plug in my phone. But now highlights though, yeah, exactly. Let's see, and we have Albi is in. Good to see Albi. Leeds going down. I think poor starting 11 at Selhurst, but nice to see Hannibal get a start, I suppose. This is torture today. Good riddance to this season, Jack. It's been awful. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the sooner this season is over now, and you know the Ten Hag era can start, and they're showing clips of him here now. He's in the ground, and he's going to be there watching. So, you know, it is exciting to see him there. And you know, regardless of the result today, obviously we want a good result, and we want Manchester United to get the top six. Embarrassing as it is that we're actually, you know, at the start of the season there was great hopes for United pushing on and things like that, and obviously it didn't go that way. But to be going into the final game of the season, wanting top six and hoping Liverpool don't win the league, it's kind of embarrassing as a United fan. And you know, I'll be the first one to hold my hands up and say that. So absolutely. Mickey says, glad to see they gave Cavani the start on his last game with us. Yeah, look, hopefully he can get a few goals. I mean, like we were saying earlier, hopefully his work rate will filter down through the rest of the team, and we can get a good performance in, because without doubt that is what he's good at. So yeah, 100%. But yeah, thanks to everyone who's in, guys. Smash a like on the video if you haven't done. Like I said, we're nearly 1,500 likes on TikTok as well. So thanks to everyone. You know, and keep the comments and the thoughts coming in. But we're getting close to kickoff here, and I think there is a slight delay actually on this United stream. But we'll work with it. There's no problem. I have the live results coming up on live score as well anyway. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm nervous, I won't lie. I'm nervous. You know, United do need a result here, and you know, the ideal scenario would be City win the league. Obviously top four is not really important to us. City win the league and United win today and get top six. It's good to see Ten Hag there. I mean, he's there, stern look on him, and that's what we want to see. You know, let's get this season done and dusted out of the way, and look forward to the future, and hopefully better things to come. Do you think it is on Premier Sports? I don't think it's on Premier Sports, Ronnie, to be honest. I don't think so, but look, we'll just stick with us. I'll keep you up to date as the goals come in. Let's see. Mickey says Ten Hag and the players for next season need to be looking at a Carabao and an FA Cup final. If we put ourselves in contention for silverware, we will compete in the league. Yeah, and I think, you know, obviously it was said when we got to the Europa League final last year and we lost on penalties, it was a big kind of not a backward step, but it was a big blow, because I think, you know, there was a lot of players there who have never won anything for the club, and just getting that first piece of silverware, it can be very encouraging, and it can build players up, and it can kick them on and stuff like that. So you're dead right what you're saying there, Mickey. The first bit of silverware that, you know, obviously not this squad, but Ten Hag's squad can get, the sooner the better. You know, hopefully it will create a platform for them to kick on further, you know. Might be on beIN Sports. It is on beIN Sports. It's on a lot of different outlets, you know. There's some There's some Asian channels that you can get it on if you have, I don't know, if you have a dodgy box or anything like that, you can get them on a lot of them channels as well. Official On says, how's things, man? Oh, good to see you on. Thanks for popping in. All good. I really hope Newcastle still win, as we could get top 10. Yeah, I mean, there must be a Newcastle fan that's in there. Yeah, but absolutely. I mean, it's all, again, still all up for grabs. It's not just the league and the Premier League. We're kind of looking at it obviously from a Manchester United perspective, but obviously each team is looking to finish strong. And obviously, the higher up the league table you go, I think is there 1.5 million is the additional money that you get for the higher up you go. So each position that you're up, you get an extra 1.5 million as a payout. So absolutely. 24 Mamba says, we will play Timber as a centre back or right back. Personally, I'd like him beside Varane, with young Spence as right back. Yeah, to be honest with you, I covered that in one of the videos that I've done. I think he will be used as a centre back primarily, because and there's a lot of talk going around about his height and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, I think if you're playing in a decent back four, regardless of your height, obviously as long as he's not 5'3", I think I think he'll be okay. So I wouldn't be overly worried about it, to be quite honest with you. But we're just about ready to kick off. I think there is a slight delay of a minute or two on it. So, but look, obviously, we'll be keeping you up to speed as it goes. But it's just about to kick off here. Players taking the knee. Yeah. But we'll get the timer up here as well. So if you are watching it, you can, if it's possible to keep your stream up along with ours, by all means do, and we'll watch it in tandem. But yeah, and so it's a lovely sunny day. I mean, it's nearly opening day of the season weather on the final day. Usually opening day of the season, start of August, you have a good sunny day and stuff. But weather is good and it's exciting. But we're up and running. We have a beer as well, non-alcoholic. Mickey says we can't be looking for silverware right away, of course, but put ourselves in a position to win them. Yeah, 100%, Mickey. Absolutely. And again, regardless of silverware, maybe next season, obviously it's great to win, and every fan and of every club wants to win silverware. But I think the further we can go in them competitions, the better for Ten Hag and the potential new squad that we have, because the more games we can play, the better he can implement his new system and his new style of playing, the quicker the players will get up to speed with. So by all means, if you can get a good long run in these competitions, you're going to have more games, and you're going to get more experience under the way he wants to play. So absolutely. Danny says we still had a great season though, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, Newcastle did have a great season without a doubt. They signed very well in the summer, and had a great second half of the season. Ronnie says top four next season. It'll be interesting to see. I'm not going to write us out for top four, but if we did, to be honest with you, right now, obviously it's going to depend on who we sign, and if we do get a lot of very good signings in, expectations would increase. But as of now, if you were to say to me, we'll give you top six at the end of next season, I probably would take it, because it's going to, it is going to be hard to get top four, because each team are improving, and it looks like Spurs are going to maybe put a lot of money behind Conte this summer as well. So it is going to be harder than expected. Wolves are 1-0 up. Wolves are 1-0 up. Where's my live score? Wait now. Wolves are 1-0 up. First big talking point. 5 minutes in, Wolves are 1-0 up. So Liverpool have got it all to do. Liverpool have got it all to do. Oh, Liverpool have got it all to do. Who got the goal? Let's just have a quick check here. Who got the goal for Wolves? And in terms, any man, and Neto gets it after 3 minutes, and Liverpool have started poorly. Poorly. But look, I mean, that's the first big one of the day, and I mean, the excitement is after starting early. It's after starting early. So, there we go. Liverpool have conceded. So, in turn, anyone watching on YouTube, let me get the live league table up. And that will mean that as of now, they're 2 points behind if things stay the way they are. So, big start. Big start. Big start. And for Man City fans, and I'd say the majority of United fans, it's a good start. It's a good start. I have so many windows open here, guys. I'm getting a bit confused as well. But let's see what people are saying in the chat here. And we have... Let's see. We can't be looking for silver the right way. Yeah, we read that one. Yeah, Newcastle need top 4. Tend to be assertive. Is the match being shown anywhere? Do you know, please? It's Adam. It's on all the foreign channels. So I've got one of them up here. The further we can go, the more belief the players will buy into the system and also keep their potential targets. Yeah, absolutely. And we have a new subscriber, Sully OG. Appreciate the subscription there, Sully. You're welcome. Thanks a lot. But yeah, massive start here. Absolutely massive start. And it's really put pressure on Liverpool. Liverpool are going to have to go all out for it now. But yeah, massive news. Yeah, no, let me just. I'm going to put up a few favourites here. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort out the. We've got some gifts in the chat as well. Some roses sent. I really appreciate that as well. Thanks for the gifts. Very much appreciated. Make sure you smash a like on the videos as well, guys. Really appreciate it from everyone. Man City, Spurs, West Ham, and Arsenal and Leeds. Favourites. Oh, there we go. Perfect. But yeah, I mean that's a huge start there for Wolves against Liverpool. So it's certainly interesting. Let's have a look here now. I just want to get the live Premier League table. Now, there we go. Come on, Wolves. Will I try watch on YouTube? You can, Ronnie. Yeah, we're on YouTube as well, bud. Absolutely. I'm just trying to sort out the league table here on YouTube. People can probably see it there, but I'm just trying to make sure that I have it kind of correct for people. Again, just trying to keep people up to date as we go. But United seem to have started well here. It's kind of a lot of ball in midfield and back and forth, but no real chances of yet. So it's certainly a good start. Now, here's Tellez now coming up the left side. Gets it into Bruno Fernandes, and he has space here, and he gets it wide to Hannibal. He's going to get a shot in here. Oh, lovely step back. Oh, just a bit much. And that's a penalty, ref. Oh, he's offside before it. Chance there. It was actually Cavani with the chance, and it falls to Hannibal eventually, who does look like he's taken down, but there was an offside before it. So obviously the penalty doesn't come in to consideration there. But it was great play by United. They broke well. Cavani with a step back. Just can't get the ball out of his feet then. And it's Fernandes with a shot. Ball comes to Hannibal, who is fouled, but he's offside from the Bruno Fernandes shot. But yeah, United have had the first chance of the game. But Crystal Palace are not sitting back here as well. They're looking to go at United as fast as possible. But Scott McTominay does very well there to win the ball back of Zaha, and he's fouled and wins the free. So very good there by Scott McTominay. Now let me try and sort out this. Sorry now for anyone watching on YouTube and just want to get it right. Now, so that's the league table. Anyone that needs to see it, and obviously we'll pop it up and down as the goals go in. But yeah, thanks everyone who's in, guys. Ronnie says, was it a pen? It could have been. Now again, there wasn't much of a replay on it because of the offside before it, but it certainly looked like it in live play. But obviously it wouldn't have. The offside before negated it. So here's Tellez now on the left, gets across into the box but can't beat the first man. It comes out to Bruno on the edge of the box, who loses it to Zaha. And again, Crystal Palace are looking to break as quickly as possible, but Zaha is crowded out well by McTominay and Dalot, which is good. I mean, Zaha is one of their danger men, and it's good to see that we're closing them down quickly. But nearly 10 minutes gone here, and it's been mostly Manchester United, so it's good to see. But yeah, it's good to see everyone in the chat, guys. Like I said, thanks to everyone who's in. Make sure you smash a like, and feel free to subscribe as well. But yeah, United are doing well here. We're in Crystal Palace's half with a throw here, and it's Fred on the ball, gets it to McTominay. United are keeping possession well now, in fairness, but when Crystal Palace are defending, they are pretty much playing with a low block. They're deep, but United are not having too many issues getting through the first line, but it is quite compact once we get onto the edge of Crystal Palace's box. But United are being patient, they're keeping the ball, and that's what you want to see. Yeah, and Tellez is on the ball as well. A lot of the play coming down the left hand side, and Hannibal is getting on the ball a good bit as well. It looked like a foul on Fred there, but the referee allows play on, and Crystal Palace come forward with Zaha on the left. A lovely ball in. It's just a bit heavy for Edouard, but De Gea comes out and smothers it, and that's what you want. He was on his toes there, got out and got the ball well. But absolutely, I mean, it's been a good start by Manchester United, but we not too many chances so far. But yeah, that goal against Liverpool is the only goal out of the games really that we're following so far. So, I mean, if Man City can get a goal here early on, it's really going to put the pressure on Liverpool. So, Ronnie says, do you care about what age people are in your streams? Absolutely not, Ronnie. Absolutely not. Everyone is welcome in the streams. Anyone at all, you're more than welcome to come in and watch along and put your thoughts and comments in. No problem at all. McTominay is after giving the ball away now 3 times that I'm after seeing already. He's been poor in possession. So it's been a bit disappointing from him, but I mean, he's very slow on the ball, really, isn't he? He's slow to make his mind up, slow with his decisions. But it's been a eventless, obviously that one chance for Manchester United so far, but other than that, it's been just maybe possession based games, side to side, not much penetration through the lines. But absolutely, I mean, United have the majority of possession here so far, and they're looking comfortable enough, really. according to stats there now. I mean, possession isn't massively in their favour according to the statistics. They only have 53% possession, but United are certainly trying to keep the game in Crystal Palace's half and in the final third as much as possible. Mickey says, understandable with McTominay. He hasn't had enough game time since coming back. Yeah, I agree, but I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm not it's not that I'm not a big fan of him. I just don't think he's really good enough. But yeah, let's see. 24 says Liverpool Graham is a great watch so far. Here's Fernandez now with a shot in the edge of the box. Oh, it comes to Cavani. Oh, the keeper is wrong footed, but gets a hand to it. And he makes a very good save, and Crystal Palace clear, and it's a corner for Manchester United. The ball comes to Fernandez on the edge of the box, and a poor clearance comes to Fernandez, gets it out of his body, takes a shot, and it takes a deflection and drops it to Cavani. Keeper is wrong footed, but absolutely makes a great save, and Crystal Palace just cleared for a corner. First real chance for Manchester United. Cavani just scuffs the shot, but he's unlucky. Corner now to Manchester United. Tellez is going to swing it in here. Great delivery in, but Crystal Palace do well to clear it. It comes to Hannibal on the edge of the box. And United are just going to recycle the ball here back to Dalot. Fernandez then with a crossfield pass to Hannibal, but Crystal Palace read it. And again, that's Fernandez's. It's his biggest weak point of his game at the moment. He tries these long Hollywood balls when a simple ball is on just to keep possession. Just keep possession. You know, it's disappointing. And Crystal Palace go up the field then after losing that possession and win a free kick. So, you know, game management is not Bruno Fernandez's strong point at all. Ronnie says, are you doing Champions League watch along? I am, Ronnie. I'm going to be in Spain on actually the first night of my holidays, but I'm going to bring my laptop and camera with me. I'm going to do a watch along from there. So yeah, absolutely. Crystal Palace now with a cross into the box, comes to the back post with a header, and it goes for a corner, and David De Gea gives Bruno Fernandes a big call to leave it go, but he doesn't, and he flicks it with his head and puts it out for a corner. David De Gea gives him a massive call, and he just doesn't listen. He no pressure. All he had to do was see the ball out, and he just tries to head it clear, and no one behind him. But Crystal Palace win the corner here. And Spurs are gone 1-0 up on Norwich, and you'd be thinking that is absolutely top four wrapped up. 1-0 up there to Spurs. Oh, great corner in there, but United end up winning possession and getting a corner down, or getting a throw in their own half. But yeah, Spurs gone 1-0 up, and you'd be thinking that's absolutely top four wrapped up now. And to be honest, I'm delighted, because fuck Arsenal. I think they don't deserve really top four given the implosion that they've had. And I think by far Spurs have been the better team. So yeah, you'd be thinking that's top four wrapped up. But yeah, thanks everyone again, lads, who's in the chat. Keep your comments and your opinions coming in. We'll get to them all. Did you already talk about Rashford issue? Apparently not injured or anything, but left out. I actually didn't mention it, to be honest. I did mention it. I did mean to mention it, but I totally forgot about it. It'll come out in the next few days what the issue is. And Ranić has said it really all season about Rashford, that he's training very well, but he can't turn them good training performances into good performances in games. So, I mean, Rashford just needs to go away now in the summer and, maybe buy a big, massive mirror and have a look in it, and just have a look at himself and say, all right, I need to get my act together now for pre-season and come back and just forget about this season and get his performances back on track. But Crystal Palace have a free kick out on the touchline in line with United's 18-yard box. Great opportunity here to get the ball in the box. But let's see how it fares out. But United are living dangerously, giving away these set pieces in their own half. Ball now comes in by Gallagher. Great ball to the back post. And again, Crystal Palace win it. But United do enough to put them off. But we can't be giving chances like that away. Let's see. Ronnie says United Community Channel better than United Stand. Appreciate it, Ronnie. Connor says hello from Ireland. Hello, Connor. I'm from Ireland too. You probably guessed by the accent. Kilkenny man. But you're more than welcome. Thanks for joining. You're more than welcome. Make sure you subscribe and follow him. We're on YouTube live here as well. If you want to go over there and watch us, whatever is easier. Albie is in and says Bruno, Jack, he just does and goes where he likes out there as usual. Ten Hag has to sort that in his game. If he's a luxury player, he may up the performances. Absolutely, and I think that's going to be an interesting dynamic between Ten Hag and Fernandes next season, because Ten Hag is very structured in his ways, and he likes to have. Oh God, Leeds scored a goal, but I think it was disallowed. It was disallowed. But yeah, back to that. Ten Hag likes to have a very structured team, and his players need to know what they're doing all the time, and each player has their role. So Fernandes is kind of, like you said there, Albie, he's a luxury player really, and he's given maybe free roll a lot of the time. So it's going to be interesting to see how he compromises, and maybe Ten Hag compromises in terms of how they use each other next season, without a doubt. But yeah, that goal was disallowed for Leeds, and it stays 0-0. Would have been a great opportunity. But Mickey says Rashford needs to put the ties back in the pram and utilise the experience of Ronaldo. Yeah, without a doubt. Here's Tellez coming forward now. Gets to the edge of the box. He's going to have a strike, but it's blocked and goes for a throw. But yeah, I agree with you there, Mickey. He needs to. When you have one of the greatest players who's ever played the game in your squad, how you don't utilise him, and I'd be picking his brain. I'd have him. If I was in the Manchester United squad and I had Ronaldo playing alongside me, I would be annoying him every day with questions on how do I get better, what should I do here, how do I do that, this and that and the other. So absolutely, he should be used. Albie says, do you want Eriksen? So do I, and if we get him, Bruno could be out, and rightly so. Well, I think Eriksen would be a great signing in terms of a squad player. I don't think Eriksen would come and play 35, 36 games a season, but if we are looking to improve the midfield, absolutely it'd be a great bit of business to get him on a free. And we can't forget either that Donny van de Beek is going to be coming back from Everton as well. So obviously Ten Hag knows Donny van de Beek very well, and I would be of the ilk that if Bruno Fernandes is not pulling his weight and not doing what Ten Hag tells him, he has a ready replacement in Van de Beek who will literally do whatever Ten Hag says by the letter of the law. So it's all going to come down to performances and who's performing better. And Mickey says, according to Van de Beek, Ten Hag is a one-strike manager, so if the players don't buy in, they will suffer. Absolutely, and that's the way it should be. That's absolutely the way it should be. Too many players were getting a kind of a free rein over the last year or two. Mickey says, according to Van de Beek... Oh yeah, we read that one, sorry. And he also says, just listen to Rio, Keane and all of them lads about Ronnie. He's there 3 hours before training and last to leave training. None of those younger lads will do that. Yeah, absolutely. But Ronaldo seems to be the kind of guy that he's just addicted to football. He's just absolutely addicted to football. And you can't get to the levels that he's got if you're not addicted to football. So I'm not saying every United player needs to be at the same, obsession. But I think, obviously football needs to be number one, especially when you're playing for a club like Manchester United. Because you see the Liverpool have equalised. And Sadio Mane gets the goal and an assist from Thiago. So Liverpool equalise, and that then means that, let's get the league table up here. That means that Liverpool go back to within a point. So the table hasn't updated yet, but I'll pop it up once it does. But Liverpool have scored, and Sadio Mane gets the goal, and it's 1-1. And that's certainly going to be a springboard for Liverpool, you would think. But yeah, Liverpool 1-1. Game on there. Let's see. Thanks everyone who's in the chats as well, guys, on TikTok. We're nearly up to 4,000 likes, so I appreciate it. Let's try and get to maybe 5,000 before half time. So smash that like button if you haven't done so already. And as well to anyone on YouTube, if you haven't hit the like button already, please do. It really helps out the channel a lot, so I'd appreciate that as well. But yeah, we have a couple of interesting games on our hands here, without a doubt. A few interesting games on our hands, and I mean, this Manchester United game is probably going to be, well, so far I would say it's probably the least exciting of the lot. So, but look, let's see. I mean, I'm going to see, have they updated yeah, they have. They've updated the league table. So anyone watching on YouTube, I'm going to get the league table up for you guys there now, so you can see it there. Well, Crystal Palace are coming forward well here, and they're getting a couple of half chances off Manchester United. Hannibal does well there tracking back. He really is giving Tellez a good dig out there and giving him a hand, and that's what you want. His work rate has been good, without a doubt. So, but again, it's great to see young lads like that. Let's see. But yeah, oh sorry guys, we have 9 new messages here on. Oh, here's Elanga coming through now. Oh, and Bruno Fernandes is just ahead of Fernandes, and he slides to get it, and he can't get a toe on it. And Elanga does really well there, but his final ball, Cavani drops into the 9 and plays a lovely through ball to Elanga, who opens up the legs, and he gets a lovely ball across the 6-yard box, right between the keeper and defenders, but Fernandes is just not up there in time to get his foot on it. It would have been an easy tap in, but he slides, but just can't get a toe to it. But great chance there from United. Oh, now here's Edouard. He gets the ball wide to Zaha, who stands Dallo up 1-on-1, has a shot, and David De Gea saves. United are living dangerously there on the counter attack. Now this game is after bursting into life all of a sudden with 2 great chances. And here come United again with Cavani. Cavani with a shot. Oh, and it's tipped onto the crossbar. Oh, and the referee gives a free. Cavani pulls back the defender. But what an opportunity there. And what a great save it looks like. But we're after having 3 chances there in 60 seconds. 2 for Manchester United. And this game is after bursting into life all of a sudden. Liverpool were always going to score, says McGurk. Yeah, I think they were. Yeah, you're right there. And United, Harry is in. Good to see you, Harry. Thanks for joining. You're more than welcome. Thanks to everyone for who's hitting them like buttons, guys. We're over 4,000 there as well. But it's yeah, I mean, United got done really well there, and had a great opportunity with Fernandes, and then they were kind of left open on the counter-attack, and David De Gea makes a great save from Zaha. But then United counter-attack Crystal Palace, and the ball is kind of bouncing between Cavani and one of the Crystal Palace defenders, and he just comes across and pulls the defender back. But he unleashes a lovely dipping shot because the keeper is off his line. Keeper gets a great touch and tips it onto the crossbar. But unreal action there within a 60-second period. But yeah, we have Spurs are still winning 1-0 there as well. And Arsenal have gone 1-0 up on Everton as well. So Arsenal are doing their job as well. Who scored for them? Martinelli got a penalty after 27 minutes. So Arsenal are doing their job there as well. But again, obviously Spurs need to fall asunder here against Norwich if Arsenal are to. Oh, here's Schlupp is in, and another save by De Gea, and United are living dangerously here. Absolutely. They've carved Manchester United open there again very easily, and coming down the left, Dalot is getting no protection really from Elanga, and a lovely little 1-2, and Lindelof is caught flat-footed, and Schlupp gets in with a left-footed strike, and David De Gea makes a great save with his feet. And Manchester United want to get their fucking act together here, or we're going to be playing in the Conference League next year. Fucking living dangerously here again. Now we have FX share the live video. Appreciate for the share there. And Harry says, what stream you watching on? I'm actually watching it on Optus Sport. It's not a live stream. It's actually a channel I have on the telly. It's an international channel. Revenue says poo talk. Alright, well, scroll on to the next one if you don't want to watch. Albie is in, says middle of the park, brutal as usual. You could fit 5 JJ Kavanagh buses in there. You could, but I think that comes back to that McFred there, and they just haven't been putting in good performances. I think it's just the pace, and I think it's McTominay more so, because Fred is able to cover the ground, and he does have better pace. But when you have McTominay who's slow on the turn and slow to recover, with Harry Maguire being very slow to turn and recover behind him, it's just not good. It's really not good. Fernandez gets to the end line here now, down in the corner. He's getting his head up and looking for a ball. He gets a good ball into McTominay. McTominay plays into Cavani. It's going to come to Dalot here on the right. Again, United just coming side to side, trying to keep possession, but well into Crystal Palace's half here. That looks like a foul maybe. It probably would have been soft, but United keeping possession well here. Mickey says no harm, but Fred and McTominay don't work well together. McTominay hides on outball, leaving no options. United playing forward. Yeah, I agree 100%. Here's Fred now on the ball. Gets a wide to Cavani, who he gives a poor ball to Dalot. But United are doing well to win the ball back. But Zaha stands up well. That's not a free. Oh, it is a free. Yeah, Zaha wins the free there. But yeah. Dylan followed the host. Appreciate the follow, Dylan. Thanks a lot. Appreciate, you're more than welcome. And thanks for all the likes as well. Albie says they're not good enough to be at the club, Jack, let alone in the squad. Let's be honest. Can't wait to see the back of the two of them. It's long overdue. Now, to be honest, I 100% agree with what you're saying there. But I think we have a couple of goals just to let you know about as well. Not huge, but Spurs are gone 2-0 up, and Arsenal are also gone 2-0 up. So look, you'd be thinking that's top 4 for Spurs. Norwich are not going to score 3 goals. So it's looking rosy for Spurs getting top 4. But yeah, back to the centre midfield there and Albie's comments. I think Fred may potentially have a future under Ten Hag. Now, not as a regular starter, but I think his energy levels and he can cover the ground very well, and he's able to put a tackle in, and I think Ten Hag would like him as a player. And it's going to be interesting to see more so what happens with McTominay, because I think Fred does certainly look like the type of player that Ten Hag would like, But United doing well here again, well into Crystal Palace's half, coming down onto the edge of the box. McTominay in possession here. That's a push in the back, ref, surely. But referee is not giving United any jip here at all. But again, Crystal Palace are hunting in numbers, and they're hunting with a bit of intensity. But United do well with their shape to push Crystal Palace all the way back to their goalkeeper as well. So, Ronnie shared the live. Appreciate that as well. Ronnie, thanks for all the likes as well, guys. We're nearly up to 5,000 there. So I really appreciate that. And Mickey says, you're right, Albie, but don't believe Ten Hag could utilise Fred. Yeah, well, look, I mean, that's just my own opinion. And look, and that's what we said here, everyone is entitled to their opinions here, and I appreciate everyone's opinion. I'll never, you see a lot of people giving out about, and it's this whole new kind of mentality that if you don't agree with me, you're my enemy. And that's never going to be the case with me here, and it's kind of the atmosphere I'd like to have here for this channel as well. So absolutely, it'll be. I'm just looking forward to seeing what Ten Hag does and what he brings to the fold next season, and what way Manchester United might line up, and what kind of way they're going to play, and the style of football, their intensity levels, because certainly there's a lot of work to be done from the performances. And just as I say, the shot goes to Ten Hag, and he's taking it all in. He just looks the business though. He's sitting there with his blue shirt on and his cream blazer over it with a little pocket square there, and he with his arms folded, stern face. He fucking looks the business, and that's what I like to see, But again, there's not an awful lot of desire from these players so far to try and stake a claim with him. Lovely ball out McTominay though there to get Bruno away up the left side. Again, Bruno tries a big long ball, but it's blocked, and and the ball is given away, and Hannibal makes not an unbelievable run, but he makes a great run to overlap Fernandes. But again, Fernandes cuts inside and wants to play this big fucking 60-yard ball across the field, and it's very frustrating. It really is. Mickey says Fred has the ability to adapt to Ten Hag's system, whereas McTominay is going to be out of his depths. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking myself, Mickey, to be honest with you. But it's going to be interesting to see. Ronnie says United are playing good, are they? They're not playing bad, but they're not overly impressive at the moment. They've had one or two chances, but when we're looking at the stats here, possession, United have had the vast majority of possession, 61-39, but they haven't really done an awful lot with it. Again, it seems to be that kind of United way where we can get to the edge of the box or into their half, and we can't really get much further than that. But yeah, Crystal Palace are well up for this, and they're absolutely, they deserve obviously the draw that they're getting so far. Fernandes here now. Comes to Maguire now, who carries the ball out. Oh, terrible pass out of Maguire. Fucking terrible pass. And Crystal Palace are going to break here. And it's a throw to Man United. Harry Maguire stepping out there and basically just giving the ball easily away. It's just absolute criminal. Absolute criminal. We have a goal for Aston Villa. Aston Villa have gone 1-0 up on Manchester City. Matty Cash, and here's Zaha now coming into the edge of the box, and fucking Crystal Palace scored. Ye fucking useless shower of bastards. Fuck's sake, how many fucking warnings do you want? You're a bunch of absolute frauds. Absolute frauds. And it all stems to fucking Harry Maguire giving the ball away. Manchester United win the fucking throw-in, but it all stems from the ball being given away from Harry Maguire before the fucking throw. The throw is poor, and fucking Bruno Fernandes again. A big fucking Hollywood ball all the way back, gives it straight to Zaha, who comes one-on-one with Lindelof, steps inside, and wrong foots De Gea, and it's 1-0 Crystal Palace. Same fucking shit all the time. Harry Maguire giving the ball away and Bruno Fernandes giving the ball away. Hang your heads in shame, because you're fucking disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Fuck's sake. Dickheads. Fucking dickheads. Fucking hell. Anyway, what are people saying? Maguire strikes again, says Mickey. Yeah, what did we say before the fucking game, Mickey? Oh man, I hope he's on the bench next season. Yeah, I agree with you. Aaron is in. Good to see Aaron. Has to get rid of Maguire in the summer. Just cannot keep that prat around the club. I mean, Jesus Christ. But no, I whatever about Maguire giving away the ball, fucking absolutely criminal by Fernandes. I mean, to get a throw in, a ball thrown into you, and to blindly kick the ball over your shoulder back to your defender, regardless of whether there was anyone there, he gave the ball in the air to him, and he gave it directly to Zaha. I mean, it was absolutely criminal out of Fernandes. You know, whatever about Maguire giving away the ball before the throw-in, for Fernandes to be that fucking idiotic and stupid to give the ball away that easily and careless just is criminal. Absolutely criminal. Absolutely criminal. I can't get over it. Mickey says they can't get rid of Maguire for there would be too much of a loss. United would lose 60 million on him. They could lose nearly 70 or 80. I'd give him away for free at this stage, so I would. But Crystal Palace are in United's on coming, you know, on the edge of United's box here again, and it's just, you know, United are just struggling to get out now at this stage, and Crystal Palace have their backs up, and Zaha gets to the end line again with a cross, poor cross. United come clear with it with Cavani. I mean, Cavani is dropping all the way onto the edge of the box here, nearly playing as a left winger. But Crystal Palace are pressing so deep, and Cavani plays a ball into the middle and gets very lucky with it. United are being very sloppy in possession, and they've got away, Cavani got away with that ball now. United have been so sloppy in possession. It's just criminal. Johnny says if a schoolboy did it, it would be criminal. I agree with you, Johnny. I mean, it's the first thing you're taught as a schoolboy is take your first touch, take your first touch, take your first touch, and then the second thing you're taught is simple ball, simple pass all the time. You know, and he done neither of them. He done fucking neither of them. You know. Anyway, thanks for everyone who's in, guys. I'm enjoying the chats. Make sure you smash a like on any of the videos. If you're on YouTube, smash a like, and smash a like on TikTok if anyone is there. If you haven't done so already, I really appreciate it. We're over 5,000 there as well. We'll try and get it to maybe 6,000 before half time. I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, United are 1-0 down here and up against it. Corner now. Oh, and it's blocked. It's blocked all the way. Anyone on YouTube, let's put up the league table here. So West Ham are gone into 6th position as it stands. Let me just put up the league table here for anyone who's on YouTube. League table is there for everyone to see. So we have Man City are still top, but they're top only on goal difference. They're gone 1-0 down, and Manchester United. Oh, let me see now. Let me see. Wait now. We might have some good news. Oh no, we don't. Oh yeah, sorry. No, yeah. West Ham are gone into 6th place. Fucking hell. And West Ham are gone 1-0 up. West Ham go 1-0 up, so United are now... Oh no, goal was disallowed, so it's still 0-0. Still 0-0. Here's Fred coming forward now. Cavani's making a run. Give it... Oh, referee, that's a yellow card now. Come on. Cavani was in 1-on-1 there if you had given him the run. Yeah, but Villa got 1-0 up on City is huge there. Really is huge. And West Ham are gone 1-0 up according to this. So it's 1-0 to West Ham. So United are up against it here. We really are. Really up against it. Aaron says, has to get rid of Maguire in the summer. Just cannot keep that prat around the club. We have a new subscriber there, Jonathan Murta. Thanks for subscribing, Jonathan. Really appreciate it, man. And Mickey says, oh yeah, we read them already. We need to play 4-1-3-2, and now we're a goal down. Might be a bad show. And Albie says we deserve Europa Conference. I agree with you 100% there, Albie. 100%. But yeah, it's... But yeah, I mean, it's this. So yeah, scores on the door so far. Spurs 2 up on Forest. Villa 1 up on Man City. Liverpool 1-1. Crystal Palace, obviously, and Manchester United we know is 1-0 to Palace. West Ham are 1-0 up on Brighton. Leeds are 0-0 with Brentford, and Arsenal are 2 up on Everton. Let's just get the. I'll actually put. And Burnley are 0-0 as well with or are they 0-0? Let's just have a check here. Actually, Burnley are losing 1-0, which is good for Leeds United. That is good for Leeds United. So it is. So as it stands, Leeds United are out of the relegation zone. But yeah, Ronnie says United get a grip. Well, we need to. Zaha has had a go there at Hannibal. And in fairness to the young lad, he didn't back away from him. It was good to see, you know. But what I fucking hate about it is that you have an 18-year-old or 19-year-old, whatever he is, in there, and as soon as it kind of half kicked off, there was 4 Crystal Palace players around Zaha. But where was the United players in there to protect their player? You know, and it comes back to fucking mentality of this team. Just soft. Absolutely soft. You know, no one in straight away to protect their own player, given the even more so the fact he's a young lad. You know, get in around him, protect him, you know, but it's not. No, but Crystal Palace, on the other hand, had 4 players in straight away. And there's the difference, you know. Soft mentality from this team. Anyway, sorry. I just want to... I'm going to update the score for anyone on YouTube as well. Apologies about that. You need to remind me. I always forget to do it. But yeah, anyone in the chat, guys, keep your thoughts and comments coming in. We do appreciate them. I'll try and get through them all. But there's certainly been upsets so far. I mean, you know, Villa going 1 up on Man City is huge, and I mean, you would be expecting Liverpool to get another goal. But, I mean, if Liverpool don't get another goal and City will lose, they will absolutely kick themselves. You know, they really would. Because City are only ahead on goal difference now. So it's absolutely vital for Liverpool that they get another goal and get their job done. You know, because if they don't do their job, then obviously they'll have no one to blame. But there's half time. And Manchester United, another soft, lacklustre performance. In the first half. What more did we expect, really? I mean, Ten Hag doesn't seem to have done much in terms of, you know, these players, you know, putting on a show for him. And, you know, if I was him, I wouldn't be impressed either. He doesn't seem impressed. And Manchester United go in 1 down. And do we really fucking expect that unless, you know? Ronnie says Mbappe is apparently better than Messi and Ronaldo now. He has a long way to go before he gets to that level, I think. But yeah, half time 1-0. Let's just stop the clock. Half time 1-0. 1-0 to Villa. 1-1 in the Liverpool game. Burnley 1 down to Newcastle. Leeds are still 1-1, or Leeds are still 0-0. Everton have pulled a goal back against Arsenal as well. Not that it's overly important. And West Ham are 1-0 up on Brighton as well. So not the way we wanted the first half to go. Let's put it that way. Scoring the United match, Killian, it's 1-0 to Crystal Palace. Zaha scored, and United have it all to do in the second half. They really do have it all to do. but a terrible performance from him in the first half, really is. But Mickey says it's not just that they are soft; they don't play for the badge anymore, like Hannibal and Langa does. Young lads do. Yeah, I agree with you, Mickey. And you say Mbappe is a joke, all about money and himself. He will never be the best player in the world now. I agree. I totally agree. I think he's after. I think Mbappe signing with PSG and staying on, I think, is an absolute disgrace for a player of his talents and a player of his ability, and all of the hype about him going forward. He's going to be there until he's at least 26, and I think he's blown it. I think he's blown the opportunity to be put up there in a bracket of the greatest players ever, because he's playing in a pub league, basically. I mean, a shit league. It's I would put, in terms of competition and in terms of standards, teams, not just having one team run away. I would nearly put the Portuguese league against the French league, up above the French league, because there's a lot more competition in it. I think the French league is the biggest joke of a league ever. And for Mbappe just to stay there just goes to show he's after bottling it and signing for the money. And all of this bullshit as well about him, getting to choose he's basically gone in with a director of football role. He gets to choose the manager and have a say in this and that and the other, is disgraceful. But mark my words here, and you can cut this and clip it and use it in the future. PSG are fucked, because they're basically going to be giving Mbappe 300 million this year. And last year, PSG, their profit was 400 million. So financial fair play is going to come in here big time. And I have a feeling it's going to come down on them very, very heavily. So, it's going to be interesting to see. But yeah, let me get through some more of the comments. Albie says, hanging around with that virus YouTube footballer Neymar too long. Do you know what? I agree with you 100%. I agree with you there, Albie. I mean, that Neymar just annoys the hell out of me. He really does. Killian says, we are shocking. Yeah, we are shocking, Killian. Thanks for the follow as well. I really appreciate it. And he says, do you think we will get anyone in the summer signings? Yeah, I mean, look, I'd be happy with Timber. If we could get De Jong, maybe Anthony seems to be picking up a bit of motion as well. We need a striker also to help out Ronaldo next season. So I think we'll get some players in. It's going to be interesting to see. Paul says Shamrock Rovers would do a lot better than the French teams in the French league. You're dead right there, man. Absolutely. And I think it's just PSG running away with it and having so much money. They get this hype going into Europe and stuff like that. But, I think as long as they're in a league like that, where they're not competing against top tier teams week in, week out, they're going to always struggle in the Champions League, I think. So, yeah, I agree with you there. Joe is in. Good to see you, Joe. I'm hoping Liverpool don't win the league. I think we all are, Joe. But again, there may be some Liverpool people watching us. If you are, give us a shout, let us know. Everyone is welcome here, but certainly for myself, I hope Liverpool don't win the league. But look, like I said before the games kicked off, if Liverpool win the league, I will congratulate them and I will say well done, because the league table never lies. If you're top of the table at the end of the year, you deserve it, because there's 38 games. So just the league does not lie. Jay is in. Good to see you, Jay. And the Guinness, if you think United will get anyone decent in Conference League. Yeah, look, to be honest with you, I don't know. I think that's where maybe Ralph Rangnick might come into play. I think Rangnick's speciality really is getting young, hungry players under the radar that maybe mightn't have their names out there. So, look, it's going to be interesting to see, but I think certainly we will be turning a corner with Ten Hag. I mean, because it can't get any worse than this. So, but no, you're right. We'll see. Dylan is in. Good to see you, Dylan. Why did I know something funny was going to happen today? Yeah, well, like I said, this video is sponsored by, you probably can't see it with the green screen, but it's sponsored by Sure for Men, even though it's not sponsored by Sure for Men. But I'm getting a bit I'm getting a bit nervous here now. So, sure for men, use as a Manchester United fan to keep the sweats away. You fuckers. But yeah, I'm just writing down that I'm going to use that as a TikTok. Anyway, let's see what people are saying. Rob is in, Connor is in. Good to see you guys. Connor says, bring in Paul Mitchell as well. He's class at recruitment. Yeah, that's kind of gone quiet. I don't think Paul Mitchell is going to be coming into the club by all accounts. Now, again, I'm just going off of what journalists are saying and things like that. But it has gone very quiet, and I don't think it's a sure thing, to be honest. But look, if we do get him, he would be fantastic. Rob is in, saying nothing is going right. Absolutely. And then Jay says, that's with clubs with proper scouting networks, though. United don't have any of that in place. Well, look, in terms of that, and it's a good point, and over the last 10 years or so, we haven't had that. But I think some of the appointments that have been made in the background for United in the last few weeks, and especially since Ten Hag has taken over, seem to be going in the right direction. The John Murtis as a CEO, he in my opinion, he seems to be taking maybe a step back from footballing decisions and allowing maybe footballing people to do it. But look, only time will tell. But I think as long as everyone is pulling into one direction and Ten Hag comes in and says, look, this is how I want it, this is where we're going, this is how we're doing, and I live and die on my decisions, you know, as long as everyone pulls in the same direction as him, then I think we'll have a decent enough chance, you know, of improving. Rob says, don't care about United, just want City to win. Yeah, look, I don't want Liverpool winning the league, but I do want United to get into the Europa League. Dylan says, I think right now I'd put my money on Liverpool bagging another. City don't look great today. Yeah, and it's funny, I haven't had the games on, so I don't really know how teams are performing. I'm just kind of flicking through both, so I can't really give an answer on who's playing well. Josh says, what game is the channel on? I'm watching it on beIN Sports. Rob, it's an international channel. So, I have it as part of my setup here. So, if you wanna check it out on it, it's certainly there. But yeah, let's see here. But yeah, yeah, it's not on any English channels, I'm afraid. Paul is in. It's not on Teleman. Yeah, it's on the foreign. If you have any foreign channels as part of your subscription, I have what's called Now Sports, and it allows you an add-on for foreign channels. So I get the beIN channels with it, and they basically have every game if it's not on the telly. So, thanks for the follow there as well, Rob. I appreciate it. Max is in. Do you think United can get 7 on target in terms of shots? Probably not. Liverpool to win the league. Here we go, says Origi LFC. We have a couple of Liverpool fans in. You're more than welcome. Look, I tell you, if you were to ask me now, you're certainly in the driving seat at the moment. I haven't been watching them, but by all accounts, Liverpool are playing very well in contrast to City. But yeah, a couple of people following there. Dasher as well. Thanks for that, Dasher. Appreciate it. Trevor says, hope Garnacho comes on. He's going to be some player. Yeah, he is, without a doubt. Absolutely. Max says, there goes my bet. So I actually didn't put on a bet today myself. Let's see what guys are saying on YouTube here as well. Mickey says, goes back to the Ronaldo Messi argument. Messi is nowhere near Ronaldo. Ronaldo has done it in 4 leagues. Messi done it in 1 and is struggling with PSG. Yeah, I said that in one of my previous TikToks. Mbappe signing that contract has put his career down the drain. I agree with you. Albi says, get Pogba in there now with him and Neymar and let them manage the team together. Disgraceful football club. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and Alex says, I pay $11.50 to watch The Wishing. I haven't now. Perfect. So we're up to scratch. Anyone else here? Let's see. Ellie says, not even Ten Hag can save us now. Give him time, give him time, give him time. Not straight away, but, you know, I think he's going to... It can't get any worse, let's just put it that way. Harp Drinker says, shouldn't you be watching Cork United? Cork United? I think you mean Cork City, but I'm not from Cork. I'm from Kilkenny. Mikey says, we are so bad today. We are, Mikey. We've been very poor first half. Need a massive uptake in performance here in the second half. And Ellie says, United, Cork United doesn't exist. Right, so let me just get everything updated here again. It's Brighton. I'm just having a quick check here to see, can I get some highlights? No. We should be just about back. Anyway, let's see what people are saying. Let's have a look here. Emma is in. Good to see you, Emma. Emma says, Jesus, there better be some turnaround, or we'll finish behind West Ham. Yeah, we need a big uptake in performance in the second half. And Mikey says, I had to stop watching. It was going to break the TV. Jesus, don't do that. Look, I mean, it can't get much worse. So, now, I'm going to run to the bathroom before we start, guys. If you just bear with me 1 sec, I'll be right back to you. Anyway, we're back. Ronnie says, what's the score? Let me just get everything up here again. So yeah. But sorry, now, like I said, I am a minute or so behind on the foreign channels seem to be a slight bit behind. 1-0 Palace, yeah, it is 1-0 Palace, unfortunately. But look, United are going to need a massive uptake in performance here in the second half, or it's Europa Conference League for us, I think. Some of the games are off already. United are just a minute or two behind. But yeah. Just about ready here to go. We'll get the timer going with us as well. But yeah, United need a huge performance here now in the second half if we're going to get anything out of this season. Let's see. Football Bandit says... God's sake, bollocks. Something just happens. We ought to be in the Conference League. Joking United. Ronnie asked, can he be a moderator? I don't have enough people for a moderator at the moment, Ronnie. And then Mikey says, look, Conference League is still European football, but it's a big fall for us. Yeah, 100%. I'm hoping, it's that thing about attracting players more so, and, obviously we'd be, in the Europa Conference League, you wouldn't be able to attract nowhere near as good players. But yeah, thanks to everyone who's in, guys. Make sure you smash a like on the video, and thanks for everyone who's following as well, and sharing the stream. There's plenty of people after sharing it there as well, so feel free to share it with your friends, get anyone on you want, but I appreciate it all, and smash that like button as well. Thanks to everyone who's on YouTube as well. Some of the comments are really good, really enjoying it, but again, look, massive 45 minutes needed here by United, so it's and it's going to come down to, the league is looking like it's going to be a very close one as well between Liverpool and Villa. Top four pretty much seems sewn up, if I'm being honest. Spurs are 2 up, and I can't see them coming back from that. United have a free kick now in a good position. It's Bruno Fernandes. Straight down the middle. Really, straight down the middle. Not much in it. But yeah, I'm just trying to keep an eye on all of the scores here as well for you guys. But United with a half chance there, really. BC says, what's it like supporting Man United nowadays? It's tough, I won't lie. It is tough, without a doubt. But look, it's certainly the case that, look, United will be back and they will, start challenging again. It just shows, tends to see how long that's going to take. Beep, beep, beep, beep, beep, beep, beep, beep. We have a goal, and there's a goal for Brighton against West Ham. Oh, that is great news. That is great news for Manchester United. Okay, so let's see what way that leaves the league table. So that will put Manchester United back above West Ham into 6th place. So massive, massive goal for Manchester United fans. West Ham Brighton go 1-1. So it's game on here. If United can come along now and get a nice goal here and potentially, put us back in contention to go and hopefully get a win. But Edward is 1-on-1 here with Lindelof. Stands him up and United get numbers back. But that's a massive goal there now. So Brighton have equalised against West Ham. Huge goal. Huge goal. Huge goal. But yeah, more people saying in the group, you watching the game? No, I'm on holiday. Every club has its moments, says Niall. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, good to see everyone in the group, lads. Make sure you smash a like on the videos as well. Keep your comments coming. Really enjoying them. We have a good number of people in on the YouTube channel as well. So thanks for everyone who's in there. And yeah, it's shaping up to be an exciting run in the next 40 minutes or so. Hence the beer. Fishy says, what channel? I'm watching it on beIN Sports. Fishy, it's an international channel. But United have started okay here. First 5 minutes or so. They've been in Crystal Palace's half more than the other way around. I got to go now. Bye. Thanks for dropping in, Banta. Appreciate it. Mikey says, love the signed Champions League away at winning jersey you have in the background. Now this is a see, this background is actually a green screen, so it's not real. So I use it for my TikTok and my YouTube pages. So it's not a real jersey. It's fake. It's fake. It is cool though. Yeah, it's a great pick to use. Yeah, so I got it made by a designer online. So if you go over to my YouTube page or my YouTube channel, you can actually see the full, because it doesn't stop there. It goes all the way out. It's actually a lot wider. So yeah. Oh, we have a goal! Ding ding ding ding ding ding ding ding ding. I think. Have we got a goal? Oh no, we don't. Thought it was a goal there for a minute. Retract that. Ding ding ding ding. Yeah, it looked like Liverpool were after scoring, but I think it is an offside there. Yeah, thanks for that one. Keep us updated, Dawn. Thanks for that. I really appreciate it. It's a VAR check. Looks like it's going to. So, Jay, keep us up to date there, Mikey, because I don't want to turn off the Manchester United game in case there's a goal, so oh, that's a penalty, surely. No, it's not a penalty. Sorry. No, it's not a penalty, but it was a great chance by Hannibal and he was denied. We'll get a replay now in a second. I'll be able to give you a full update on it, but there was a big chance there for Hannibal. Mickey says, any changes in the team at halftime? No substitutions. No substitutions so far. Who do we have on the bench? I mean, Charlie, there's a good few young lads on the bench. Shoretira is there, Garnacho, Charlie Savage, Varane, Phil Jones, Alvaro Fernandez is there, and Juan Mata, basically. So there's very, very little on the bench besides youth. Great ball in, and Hannibal, just his first touch is a little heavy. Now, the Crystal Palace right back does very... I know he's not right back, number 2, but does very well to get in and win the ball. It is very good defending. But Hannibal gets in between the two defenders very well. You just have to hand it to the Crystal Palace defender for closing them down and getting the challenge in. Let's see here. So that Liverpool goal is offside by the looks of it. Still 1-1. So it's still up for grabs. And United want to up the game here because they haven't looked dangerous here at all. Fernandez gives the ball away again. Fernandez has been terrible today, really has. And there's Scott McTominay with a weak challenge on Zaha, and allowing Crystal Palace to break here now down the right. And they win a corner from it. So there you go. I mean, the same shit we're talking about all fucking season. Bruno Fernandes giving the ball away, and fucking McTominay putting in a miserable tackle in the middle of the park. Just soft. Fucking soft. Michael says, what channel United game on? It's on beIN Sports, Michael. It's an international channel. I'm not sure if you can get them online or anything, but and the video is shared by hand as well. Appreciate that. Thanks a lot. Make sure you keep smashing that like button, guys. We're over 6,000 likes there now. We'll try and get it up to 7,000. Keep hitting that like button, and as well to everyone in YouTube, I appreciate it as well for smashing the like button. Make sure you do if you haven't already. Crystal Palace with the corner here now, and United are going to get it clear. Fred comes away with it. It's going to be a United ball here. Ball strikes the ref, so the ref is going to drop it. No changes in the scores either. Oh, the fucking referee here has given the ball to Crystal Palace. United were in possession when it hit you, and you're dropping it to give it to Crystal Palace. That's a load of shite now, that is. And referees, by he's a referee's last game as well. We'll let him off to retire. Stephen says, Bruno's been terrible this season. All he's done is give the ball away and cry and moan. Stephen, you hit the nail on the head there. You absolutely hit the nail on the head there. Here's Crystal Palace coming forward now with Schlupp. Gets the ball wide to Zaha, who's in the box. Step overs. Oh, absolutely minces Dalot. Gets the ball in, and United are luckily there to get the ball clear, and they actually get a goal kick out of it. But Crystal Palace are dangerous. They're very dangerous, and Zaha, a couple of step overs and just sends Dalot for a bag of chips and gets the ball to the end line. But United end up getting a goal kick from it in the end. United are very poor here. Again, very poor. Michael says, who do you want to win the league? I want City to win the league, to be honest. I don't know if you're a Liverpool fan or a City fan or a United fan or whatever, but I'd rather Man City win the league, because obviously that would keep us ahead of City on league titles. We're on 20, they're on 19, and secondly, I couldn't stand them winning a quadruple. I really couldn't. I would never do another video again, because you just never hear the end of it, Stephen says Dalot is shocking, though for you, though not United quality. Yeah, look, and I think if we do get a good right back in, and by all accounts we're going for a right back in the summer, I think Dalot will be maybe second choice. Ten Hag seems to want to keep him, but if we could get a full back in, I know we're being linked with young Spence from Nottingham Forest. Again, if Forest get promoted, he's going to be harder to keep, or he's going to be harder to get. So it's going to be interesting to see. Mikey says, got you to 7k likes. I appreciate it, Mikey. Now, let's go to 8k. Let's keep them going. I appreciate it. Mikey says, or Mickey says, need to man mark Zaha, or he will just keep making them runs. Yeah, 100%. But we seem to be very slow to get out to him, and Arsenal are gone 4-1 up on Everton as well. But we seem to be very slow to get out to Zaha, and if you give Zaha, that's a penalty. That's a penalty by Dalot, surely. How is that not a penalty? I mean, it's very surprising there hasn't been a VAR check there. Maybe there hasn't, they haven't given it. But Dalot was second to the ball there and takes down Conor Gallagher. But, yeah, I mean, Stephen says, why didn't we get Trippier when he had the chance? Boggles my brain. Yeah, I mean, he would have been a good option, maybe short-term option for a year or two, without a doubt. I wouldn't have been against it at all, Here's Gallagher now, edge of the box. Oh, he just drags a shot wide. United are so fucking poor here. They're so slow to close down the ball. They're so wide when they haven't got the ball, rather than getting compact. I mean, Gallagher is in acres of space. And Maguire, he goes to shape one on his right. Maguire buys it, and he just turns back onto his left and just scuffs his shot wide. Mikey says Liverpool are bringing on Salah. Yeah, I mean, it was always really going to happen, wasn't it? Fair play, guys. Thanks for all the likes. We're up to 8,500 there now, so fair play to you. The more likes we get, the more people we're pushed out to as well, so I really appreciate it. For everyone who's following then as well, and liking and subscribing. Mickey says we really need Phillips to strengthen the middle. Yeah, well, we just need a midfield. We really do need to just, you know, that centre midfield needs to be just built from the ground up, because we haven't got one at the moment. You know, we really don't. 8k likes easy. Appreciate it, Ronnie. Thanks a lot. Stephen followed as well. Thanks for the follow. Oh, shot for Hannibal. Great strike, and the keeper tips it over the bar for a corner for Manchester United. And United's first real chance. The clearance wasn't good. Fred gets it on the edge of the box, turns back in. Hannibal is just standing there on the edge. First time shot, and keeper does very well to tip it over. So encouraging there for United. Let's just hopefully they can just keep it going. 9k, fair play to you guys. We're nearly at 10k, Ronnie. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Corner is cleared now, and United get the second ball back into the box. It's kind of pinballing around, but there's an offside there, and Crystal Palace will get the free out. Leeds are gone 1-0 up. Ding, ding, ding, ding, ding. And Leeds are out of the relegation zone. Leeds are out of the relegation zone as we speak. So, as we speak, Leeds United go into 17th place on 38 points with Burnley on 35. So, very encouraging there for any Leeds United fans. And the goal was scored by Rafinha. Penalty by Rafinha. So, good news for Leeds fans there. Oshin followed. Thanks a million, Oshin. I appreciate the follow. Thanks a lot. And thanks for sending all the likes. Over 10k. Fair play to you guys. We're flying it. But yeah. But United in possession here now. But again, I mean, it just looks like they're ambling along, you know. It's just another one. And to be honest with you, look, I said it. I'm after saying it twice now on the stream that, you know, if the league table never lies, and if we finish in 7th, we deserve it. You know, we really do. Kiki says, not a Leeds fan, but hope they stay up. Yeah, so do I. Especially, you know, obviously there's a big rivalry between United and Leeds, and you know, I do hope they stay up because they're a massive club, and you know, the rivalry with United is always good to see. And I said it earlier as well, Kiki, that you know the way Burnley just dismissed Sean Dyche throughout the season there after what he done for the club was just disgraceful. So I hope they go down, you know, because they fucking deserve it after that. Free kick now into the box, and it's just a nothing free kick, and free header cleared. And Mata is on. I didn't see that substitution being made. I'll check it here now for you, see who he's on for. So we have Maguire is on for Hannibal. I mean, Hannibal looked to be the one that was actually maybe getting a couple of chances. I haven't really seen Elanga do much, and sure, Bruno Fernandes should have been off. He's fucking useless. But again, look, ambling out. Players ambling out, and Juan Mata plays a lovely ball into Lindelof, but he's fucking walking. A typical Manchester United mentality, just slow to react to everything, you know. Burnley are now losing 2-0. Yeah, so that's absolutely fantastic for Leeds United. I actually have a neighbour who's a Leeds United fan, and he'll be a happy man if it stays like this. Spurs are gone 3-0 up on Norwich as well, so you'd be thinking top 4 is wrapped up. Here's Schlupp now on the edge of the box, and no, but there's an offside call there, so United are going to get the ball out. Let me just have a check here. Yeah, but yeah, fair play, guys. 12,500 likes. I really appreciate it. Keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know, you know, if you're following along or what other games you're watching. Let me know how they're going as well, performances, and you know what you think is going to happen. But yeah, it's looking like. I mean, we're, you know, it's looking like top 4 is wrapped up, and it's looking really now like the relegation zone is being wrapped up, unless Leeds really do, bottle it and concede a couple of goals before the end. But the only two things really left up for grabs now are ourselves here in top 6, and then the title is the main one. But here's Gallagher now on the edge of the box. Lovely turn, but United get a foot in. But United can't get the ball clear. But Tellez does well to win the ball, and Mata's going to come clear with it and wins a free kick. But yeah, I care more about Liverpool losing than us winning, says Buff. But yeah, I mean, it's yeah, I mean, would I rather United get Europa Conference and Liverpool losing the league, or would I rather United get top 6 and Liverpool to win the league? Fuck me, that's a tough question. That is a tough question. Let me know what you'd do. Would you rather Liverpool win the league and United finish in Europa League, or would you rather United finishing in Europa Conference League and Liverpool not to win the league? Let us know what you think. Top 4 wrapped up and it seems relegation is done. Just a title left. Just saying that as well, Mikey. Looks like to be done. Stephen says we've been shocking all year, and I'm surprised we were even near top 4 a few months ago. Yeah, absolutely. I just think the other teams around us were so inconsistent as well. Mikey says, for me, the Conference League and Liverpool not winning. Yeah, I'd rather Conference League and Liverpool not winning as well, says Stephen. Conference all day, Liverpool no win. So it's basically all United fans are similar enough here to that. So look, I mean, the way it is at the moment, if everything stays as is, let me just double check what I'm going to say here, because I want to make sure. If everything stays as is, City will win the league and United will be in 6th place. So if no more goals go in the 4 games, City game, Liverpool game, West Ham game and this game, then everything will end up the way we wanted it to end up. Sean is in and says gaps everywhere in the defence, painful. Oh man, it's criminal, absolute criminal. But not even in defence, the midfield as well is so stretched, and they just look so open all the time, Yeah. Mickey says, honestly, rather United get Europa League. Who cares about other teams? We need our own achievements first and foremost. Yeah, great point there as well, Mickey. And it's always a bit of banter saying, this and that, and Liverpool not winning and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, as United fans, we can have the laugh and the skit and slag Liverpool, and and they'll obviously slag us and this and that and the other. But at the end of the day, we need to focus on our own team and make sure that we're doing well. Mikey says, I'm not surprised when we have Maguire as captain, 100%. Stephen says Nunes turned us down, and you know what, I don't blame him though. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard to recruit if we are in the Europa Conference League. I really do think it will be. But again, like I said, I think that's where Ranić maybe might come into his own and pull a couple of young lads out of nowhere that maybe other scouting departments with other clubs don't know about. Let's see. Sean says Gallagher making a show of our midfield. Mata should have started and subbed off later. Yeah. Mickey says, don't get me wrong. If Liverpool lose the title, I'll definitely be grilling my bro-in-law and my son. That's the shot. Jeez, the divide is down the middle of the house. Son a Liverpool fan and father a United fan. What happened there? But yeah, I appreciate everyone is in, guys. Fair play. We're up to nearly 13,500 likes as well on TikTok, and YouTube. Then as well, we have 8 likes. Anyone watching on YouTube who hasn't done so, if you could just give the video a like, I'd really appreciate it. It helps the channel out a ton. Cross in now by Gallagher. United end up clearing, but Crystal Palace get it again on the edge of the box and keep possession. Mickey says his uncle got him first. Keep working on him. Well, I've an 11-month-old daughter, and she was I think she was 11 days old, 10 days old, and I had a Man United jersey on her, so there was no way anyone was getting it. Have we got a goal? We have a goal, and Manchester City are 2 goals down to Aston Villa. Oh no. Oh, mother of God. Jesus, please don't let this happen. Don't let this happen. Don't let this happen. What are Man City doing? They're absolutely bottling it. They're absolutely bottling it. What are they doing? City 2 down. Now Liverpool, it's over to you. City, you're not winning. It's over to you. You need a goal, and if you can get it, I mean, I think we have. It's set up to have another Aguero moment for Liverpool. What are fucking Man City doing? Your absolute shower of bottlers. Shower of bottlers. Shower of bottlers. Fucking shower of bottlers, by. Wolves making it very hard for Liverpool. Well, that's what I like to hear. Wolves making it hard for a lot of teams, to be fair. Villa scored again. Was it Coutinho that scored? I'll tell you now who scored. It was Felipe Coutinho. Felipe Coutinho got the goal. Yeah, the atmosphere at Anfield is insane, supposedly. Yeah. So Gallagher now with a free kick on the right hand side here for Crystal Palace. Good chance to get it into the box. Another deep corner and goes past everyone. But Zaha's going to keep it in here at the end line. Oh, and a little bobble, but it goes wide. I'll be very surprised if Liverpool don't score again. Lads, this is a nightmare. And look, I mean, like I said, you know, it's not what I want, but if Liverpool go on and win it, they'll deserve it. Manchester City are a shower of fucking bottlers. Shower of bottlers. Mickey says he's young and can still swim. He's only 4 years old. Oh, that's it. Keep getting them United jerseys onto him. Here's McTominay now. Ball into Bruno. He's closed down on the edge of the area, but gets away to Dalot, who plays it back to Mata. Oh, header! Oh, just headed onto the crossbar. Would have been an own goal. Mata with a lovely little dink over the top, and the keeper was coming to clear, and the defender just headed it, and it was going to be stuck in the net, but it just clips the crossbar and goes over. Oh, great chance there. It just goes over the crossbar and lands on the roof of the net. Great chance there for. Well, it wasn't it would have been an own goal, obviously, but yeah, would have been a great chance to equalise. Tellez does well here now. Gets to the end line. Cross. Crystal Palace clear their lines and United win a corner. Firmino is now on for Liverpool, says Mikey as well. Well, Gerrard and Coutinho have won Liverpool the league almost. Because this is an absolute nightmare. Burnley have got a goal back against Newcastle. Everything else is the same. Fucking Man City, boy. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Cross now. Oh, free header by McTominay. You fucking donkey, yeah. Jesus Christ, you have a free header at the back post and you head it back to the goalkeeper. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Owl fucking soft head there. Beach ball head. No power. Just gets away from his hand and just heads it down into the goalkeeper's hands. You absolute pigeon. Jesus Christ. City, Amanda Hume says, are City still on top? They are. By goal difference alone. So they have both are on 90 points and there's 5 in the goal difference. So goal difference will keep City on top at the moment. But if Liverpool score, it's game on. But yeah, thanks for dropping your comment, Amanda. Appreciate it. We'll keep you updated as it goes. Spurs are now 4-0 up, so that's over. Ronnie says Man City bottle champs, bottle Champions League and league. Yeah. Stephen says City will only have themselves to blame if they don't win. Yeah, 100%. Absolutely agree. I mean, City absolutely bottling it here. Absolutely bottling it. But Liverpool do need a goal. They do need a goal. So, you know, there's nothing won yet. City are still going to win the league if it stays as it is. So, you know, it's basically down to Liverpool just to go and do their job. You know, and if they can't get the job done, then we will go back and say that, you know, it's Liverpool's fault, you know. But, you know, Liverpool not doing their jobs. But as we speak, Man City are still going to win the league. Liverpool need a goal. 15 minutes to go. But as well, obviously, we're keeping an eye here with West Ham and Brighton as well. United are still in sixth place here. 15 minutes to go. If we can get a goal here, it will really put the pressure on West Ham to... so if we get a goal... Let's have a look here now. If we get a goal... Here's Dallo now, just 1 sec, coming down the right-hand side. Gets to the end line and wins a corner. If we get a goal, it will put us on 59 points. So West Ham will have to score. Yeah, so regardless, if West Ham score, regardless of whether... If West Ham score, we need to win. Cross in now from Bruno. Oh, there's big shouts from a corner there, or for a penalty there from the corner. But United keep possession. Get the ball wide to Bruno Fernandes again. Mata with the overlap. Bruno with a left foot cross to the back post. Who's it going to drop to? It's going to drop to a Crystal Palace player, and they get the ball clear. Here's Edward now, and United don't have numbers here. Oh, but Dallo does very well. Stands him up 1-on-1 and wins the ball. Good defending there. Very good defending there. So, Man City have got a goal back. Ilkay Gundogan has just scored. So, it's 2-1. It's 2-1. And Man City give themselves a bit of hope here. Oh, and here's a chance now for Elanga. Oh, and he just pulls it wide. Mata does very well down the right-hand side. And gets a low cross into Elanga, who just can't sort his feet out in time. And pulls it well wide of the post in the end. I think it is an offside in the end. But, it's an opportunity again that United let go astray. Gundogan is on. Yeah, Gundogan is on and he's after scoring. So, it's 2-1. And... everything else has remained the same. Oh, we have a huge goal for Manchester United. We have a huge goal. Brighton are after taking the lead against West Ham. And they're 2-1 up with 10 minutes to go. That is brilliant news for Manchester United. Great news for Manchester United there. And we have a new subscriber. Amanda, thanks for subscribing there. Brighton are after going 2-1 up with 10 minutes to go. So in relation to the league table, that now puts Manchester United 2 points ahead, and if we can get a goal here in the last few minutes, we will go 3 points ahead. So West Ham will have to score 2 goals to get 6th place. So very good now. Garnacho is just after coming on as well, but Brighton 2-1, absolutely great result there for United so far. Obviously, you know, we don't want to be relying on other teams here, but it's a very, very good goal there for United. But United need to get the job done here, really, you know. But yeah, Gerard's after following. Really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Garnacho is on. But yeah. And we have another goal. Manchester City have equalised against Aston Villa. They've equalised with 10 minutes to go. Man City and Aston Villa is now 2-2. And Rodri is after getting the goal. Absolute scenes here at the Manchester City Stadium. Rodri is after getting the goal. Manchester City 2-2. And City now take a 1 point advantage. That should be more than that, is it? They take a 1 point advantage. Yeah, they do. They take a 1 point advantage. But it's still all to play for. Rory is in and is after subscribing. Appreciate it, Rory. But City 2-1 up, or 2-2. Apologies. So, I mean, this is going right down to the wire. Absolutely right down to the wire. And Darren Harrison is after subscribing as well. Thanks for subscribing, Darren. Appreciate it. But we have a tense finish here. Tense finish. So it's tense between United and it's tense between Liverpool and City. And this is going right down to the wire. So it is. It really is. 2-2. Now, so as it stands, Man City. Oh, wait no. Oh, it's been disallowed. It's been disallowed. I think. Has it? Come on, has it been disallowed or not? I don't think it has. Live score is giving me 2-1 in the main, on the main page, and then when I click into the Man City and Aston Villa game, it's giving me 2-2. Oh, United missed a great opportunity there. Yeah, so it's giving me 2-2. It is 2-2. It's 2-2. It's 2-2. And it looks as well that Leeds United... Where's Leeds? Let me just have a quick check. I think it's gone 1-1 with Leeds United as well. Can't keep up with everything here. Leeds United is 1-1 as well. So, what does that mean for Leeds United? That means that Leeds are still safe, but they're a point ahead. So if Burnley can get the equaliser in the last 10 minutes against Newcastle, they'll be out the relegation zone. What are people saying? Hopefully it's the 95th minute and Bruno Garnacho. Yeah, well, United are having chances here as well, but I think the most exciting part at the moment is the actual fight for the top four, the fight for the league title. And Man City have scored! Man City have scored! They've scored! Man City are 3-2 up. Man City are 3-2 up. It's 3-2 to Man City, and İlkay Gundogan is after coming on and changing the game. He's after getting 2 goals. Man City are 2 up. Are 3-2 up. What a game there. What a game. And Man City take a 3-point lead going into the last 8 minutes. Absolute scenes. Absolute scenes. Man City are after coming back from the brink of losing the Premier League title with 12 minutes to go, and they're after coming back to 3-2. Absolutely unbelievable scenes. Thank God. Oh, Jesus, thank God. Thank God. Thank God. And I know I'm going to get stick when this... I'm going to clip this and it's going to be on TikTok as one of my TikToks tomorrow. And I'm going to get a lot of stick from Liverpool fans. And you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And if for some reason in the last 8 minutes you do go on and win the league, this clip won't be going up. But if you don't and you don't win the league, it's going up. Because I am so happy that Man City, as it stands, are going to win the league. Because I just don't want Liverpool winning it. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Anyway, sorry. Let's see what people are saying in the chat. Ronnie says it's not over. It's 1-1. Yeah, I understand, Ronnie. But even if Liverpool, it's in Man City's hands now. So if Liverpool go on and win, they'll be equal on points. But Man City have a better goal difference. So Man City have to actually end up shipping. They need if Man City concede again and Liverpool go on and score, then Liverpool will win the league. So it's back into Man City's hands. So yeah. Jeez, exciting stuff, lads. Exciting stuff here. Absolutely. So, yeah, league table is... my God, what a turnaround by City, in fairness to them. You know, and we called them bottle merchants a couple of minutes ago. But again, I mean, Liverpool, you know, still have to go out and score the goal if they're to get their job done, you know. So, but I. 10 minutes with added time. We have 10 minutes to go here, and we're getting the results we want. United are in top 6, and Man City are going to win the league as it stands. So that's what we were hoping for before the games kicked off. So, let's hope so. But I mean, we're in for an interesting. If United have been fucking dirt. Let's not kid ourselves here with United. They've been absolutely septic here. But we still, by default, might get top 6. You know, what an embarrassment. You know, if we get top 6 by losing this and only West Ham slipping up, what an embarrassment. You know, so United are an absolute shambles. Now we have a goal. We have a goal for Liverpool. Liverpool have gone 2-1 up. Now, here we go. So Liverpool have gone 2-1 up, which means they go equal on 93 points with Man City. So Man City just need to hold, and if they hold, they'll win. But for whatever reason, if Aston Villa can get another goal, the league title is going to go to Liverpool. Absolute scenes here, lads. Absolute scenes. This is brilliant. This really is brilliant. Absolutely. And look, you know, you have to hand it to both Manchester City and Liverpool, you know, in terms of going head to head with one another. Two unbelievable teams, you know, and that does hurt coming from a Manchester United fan, you know, but you just have to hold your hands up and say they're absolutely out of this world, both of them, you know, just going to the death on every game. Liverpool, you know, coming back, you know, from being behind and coming 2-1 up. And Man City being 2-0 down and now 3-2 up is just absolutely unbelievable. And you know, I think I'm going to switch over from this Manchester United game, because I think we'll get the final few minutes on Sky Sports, because I think United are so garbage that they're not really going to get a goal anyway. So we'll try and keep you up to date on it anyway, either way. But yeah, I'll flick over in between, you know. But it's been unbelievable. But yeah, Man City 3-2, Liverpool 2-1, you know, and it's literally going down to the last 5 minutes here. It really is. It's absolute unbelievable stuff here. Unbelievable stuff. Stephen says, but City should have had the league wrapped up in March and they made it harder. Yeah, I agree with you, Stephen. I think they had a 14-point lead at one stage. So, you know, absolutely, if they do throw it away, it's going to be, you know, it's going to be their own fault, you know. And like we said, the league table doesn't lie. But thanks for all the likes, guys. 13,500 likes. We'll try get to 15,000 before the 90 minutes is up here. So smash that like button, and anyone on YouTube as well. Mickey says there's only 2 teams in the race from start to finish. Absolutely, Mickey, I agree with you there. But yeah, if you haven't done so already on YouTube, smash a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. But it's going down to the wire here. Last 5 minutes. But all Man City need to do is hold out here, and they're going to be league champions again. But obviously Gerrard is going to be trying everything in his power to stop that. But yeah. Yeah, so Brighton are leading as well. Brighton are going into the 90th minute here. So yeah, we're 90 minutes there. But yeah, City just keeping possession, but they're keeping possession in Aston Villa's half as well. So yeah, it's just they're just hoping to see out this game now. But yeah, nervy finish. I mean, again with United, we're looking at another defeat here. But again, you know, by default, we're going to get into the top 6 position. I mean, here with basically just Man City, or sorry, West Ham losing, you know. So it's I mean, United are just a fucking shambles. But I mean, the run in here by City and Liverpool has just been unbelievable, and you have to hand it to both teams. They've been absolutely phenomenal throughout the season, you know, and it's been great entertainment. But you know, it's are City going to get the fairy tale finish they want here? Or is it going to go Liverpool's way in the last few minutes? There's going to be... let's have a look here. We're on 89 minutes in City, but yeah, I mean it's going to go down to the wire, absolutely. But yeah, I appreciate everyone who's in, guys. Keep you up to date on it. Please smash a like on the videos. But this is absolute. It's absolute scenes here, nearly in every ground. You know, Man City coming back from 2-0 down to get it to 3-2. And United have a great goal here. A great goal here for Manchester United. Brighton have gone 3-1 up on West Ham in injury time. And Manchester United are going to get top 6. It's a fucking joke how we're after getting it, and we should be ashamed of ourselves on how we've gotten it. The fact that we need West Ham to lose because we're losing 1-0 to Crystal Palace just goes to show how much of a diabolical squad this squad has been, and a team in general. Hang your heads in shame. You should be ashamed of yourself. But as a fan, I'm very, very happy we're after getting top 6. It's looking like it's pretty much done and dusted now. We're going to be in the Europa League next year. But ye Manchester United players, hang your fucking heads in shame, because you don't deserve anything. You don't deserve anything. And Liverpool have gone 3-1 up. Liverpool have gone 3-1 up here. So that game is done and dusted. So all Man City need to do is hold out here. And the league title is theirs. The league title is theirs. City have gone 3-1 up. They've got the job done against Wolves. Now Manchester City just need to hold on here. Injury time. What have we got in terms of injury time? And Manchester City win it. So there's 4 minutes of injury time, and we're just about a minute into it here. So Manchester City just need to hold. They just need to hold. Thanks for all the likes, guys. I really appreciate it. But yeah, it's absolutely coming down to the wire. City are looking comfortable, though, in fairness. They really are. And, you know, I don't... It'd be a major implosion here if they were to concede here again. But yeah, West Ham Brighton finish 3-1. Manchester United are guaranteed Europa League football next year. So look, it's the result we wanted. We've got it by default, but we're there. So look, happy days. We'll do a recap at the end. But yeah, just to let everyone know that the Brighton West Ham game is over. United are still going. With Crystal Palace here, but City are using their tactics well here. They're, you know, Ederson is down, you know, looking for some attention, so running down the clock. But absolutely, this has been I know we've got the excitement that we were hoping for before the games kicked off, you know. So absolute great thing, you know, great excitement here. So but yeah, let's see here. Pep Guardiola looks happy. Paul is in, says 20 minutes ago the season was looking like a horrible ending for us, and now it's unreal. Well, I know, Paul. I wouldn't say unreal. Unreal is just is probably an overstatement, but I know what you mean. You know. 20 minutes ago we were in the Europa Conference League and Liverpool were looking like they were going to win the league, so it has been a positive turnaround. I agree with you though. But yeah, I mean, a brilliant final day, you know. But we're going to have a couple of minutes here because Ederson was down for a minute or two, so we're going to have a bit of extra time added on here. Absolutely, but yeah. Let's try to get them likes up to 15,000, guys. We're nearly there. I really appreciate all the likes everyone is tapping on the likes there. I really appreciate them. They're all coming through. Joe says, my nerves can't deal with today. So sad City came back. Joe, you must be a Liverpool fan. But if you are, or I'm not sure. But, I mean, you know, it's... Absolutely. And Leeds United are after scoring, so their Leeds are up. Leeds are safe, and I'm delighted for them. I really am happy for Leeds. Leeds United are safe, and they're going to be in the Premier League again next year. So great news there for Leeds United. Great scenes there, I'd say. But brilliant stuff there for Leeds. And basically, I think everything we wanted at the start, and I will wait until the end, but Aaron is in said, what was the score in the United game? It's still going on. It's 1-0 to Crystal Palace. We're in 6 minutes of injury time, Aaron, so Crystal Palace are, United have been absolutely atrocious today. Absolutely atrocious. So they don't deserve it. Like, we got Europa League by default because West Ham lost today, so West Ham will be kicking themselves. They really will. But like I said, we said it before the start that Brighton are no pushovers either. So Gabriel Jesus just keeping the ball in the corner here now very well. And they're just showing the replay here of Leeds. And Leeds are up, and I'm delighted for them. I really am. I know they're a big rival of Manchester United, and it'll probably be harder to get the likes of Calvin Phillips out of the club now, but I think Burnley, what they've done to Sean Dyche was just disgraceful. So Trevor says, come on City, we're blue for a day, and to stop them Scouse prices. I know what you mean in terms of prices. Hopefully Liverpool can win the Champions League, and it's all over. City are league champions. City are champions. And they've retained their Premier League title. And they've been pushed right to the line, but they've retained the league title. And it's gone right to the final whistle again. And the Etihad is invaded by fans again, which we don't want to see. Obviously, given everything that's going on in the last week or two. But Manchester City are champions. And Liverpool, you still only have one league title in 30 years. Hard luck. Sorry, that was my one and only dig, I swear. 95 says, joke of a club. I don't know who you mean there. Joe says, Benzema though. Liverpool barely bet Wolves. Madrid will hammer them. I'm not too sure. Joe says City don't deserve it. I disagree with you, Joe. I mean, if you're top of the table after 38 games, you deserve to win. So I would have to disagree with you on that. And look, fair play to Liverpool for pushing them all the way. They were 14 points behind at one stage. So absolutely, you have to hold your hands up and say Liverpool, unbelievable. But the league table does not lie. It does not lie. And Man City have finished top of the table after 38 games. So you just can't. And if Liverpool had won the league, I would have congratulated them as well. Because, they would have deserved it if they finished top. Absolutely. But Man City win the league. And, it's not something I'm overly happy about. You know what I mean? Because, Owen says, Mark Fake Bridge. Yeah, well, just jog on over to United Stand if you want, Owen. I don't need you here. Plenty of people here to have a nice conversation with. But look, City win the league. And it's look, I mean, as a United fan, it's the better of two evils, really, I think. And look, obviously Liverpool fans are not going to like that. And look, I have a lot of respect for that Liverpool team. They're an unbelievable team. And, Liverpool, say that, if it wasn't for Man City, they would have won a lot more league titles in the last few years. And that's probably true. But United had that same issue in the Champions League back in 2009, 10, 11. If that great Barcelona team wasn't around under Pep Guardiola, maybe we would have won a couple more Champions League. So you just don't know. But I mean, if we're going to talk about Manchester United for a moment, and to maybe recap on I'll be doing a video on Manchester United season in total, so keep an eye out for that. But all the games are over now, and everything we kind of predicted before the game has actually started, or has actually come true. So we predicted Man City to win the league. Obviously, we predicted Spurs to stay at top four. We predicted Man United to get into top 6, and we hoped/predicted Leeds to stay up. So they've all happened, which is pretty good. So obviously we're a United channel, so let's focus on United for a minute. United are fucking useless. This team and squad, I suppose now that it's over, I can now maybe breathe a sigh of relief, and I can look forward to the future and be somewhat happy, because I just can't wait for this team and squad to be chopped up and sold, and get rid of the players that we don't need, and maybe get some young hungry players in. So I'm happy. I'm happy because hopefully we're going to turn a corner under Ten Hag. This Manchester United team and squad should be ashamed of themselves. They really should. We're after getting top 6, which is what we wanted, but we're after getting it by default alone because West Ham couldn't beat Brighton. So then Manchester United players should have absolutely nothing to celebrate about today after that game. They're a disgrace to the jersey, they're a disgrace to the club, and they should be ashamed of the performances that they put in this season. I'm absolutely past caring about that team anymore and that squad. We're now on to bigger and better things, hopefully, and it's going to take time. I'm under no illusions, it's going to take time. But I'm just so happy that squad and team now is going to get cut up and sold and shipped out, because they don't deserve to play for the club, Manchester United. And that's the last thing I will say about that team and squad in this video. So we'll get on to an overall, maybe I might do an overall league run through or season review maybe in a later video. But as of now, I'm finished about them. I'm finished talking about them. Let me just jot that down, guys. And let's get on to other things. So yeah, let's see what people are saying in the chat before we jump on to other things. They should sell Fred, that little cheek. I'm not going to read the rest of that out. And you're going to get blocked as well. We don't condemn racism in this chat. So you can jog on with yourself there. 95.48. Sorry now, guys. I just want to block him. No, he's blocked. There's no racism in this group. Let's see. City fans just damaged and broke the goalpost. I see a little kid was sitting up on it, alright. But look, it's not the end of the world. United should go. Let's see. United should go and get Tarkowski straight away. It wouldn't be a bad signing. Who do you prefer United will sign, says Aaron. To be honest, a couple of centre midfielders and a centre back, and then, secondly, then maybe a right full and a striker. I'd be happy with that. But look, names they'll come as the season or as the summer progresses. Paul says Fred hasn't even been nowhere near one of our worst players this season. Yeah, I'd agree with you, Paul. I don't think by far he's been one of our worst players. He's put in some good performances, but look, the team as a whole has just been absolutely atrocious. So I would be. I'm just looking forward to the new era now. Long may it continue. Joe says, so poor today, man. Only positive was Ten Hag in the stands. Yeah, I totally agree there, Joe. Like, Manchester United again with a lackluster performance. All just no energy, no heart, no passion. And it's good. It's good that this season is over and done with now, and let's move on to bigger and better things. Cottle is in. Good to see you again, Cottle. Europa League is embarrassing, but at least not conference. I agree. And look, the higher up we can get, the more players we can maybe attract. Mickey says, Cottley, honestly, this current team doesn't even deserve Europe football at all, but we will take Europa. Onto our pre-season and summer market now. Absolutely, Mickey, I agree there. I think Fred will do well under Ten Hag. I said it earlier as well, Cottley. I do think he will potentially do well. Maybe as a squad player, not as a regular starter, but look, we'll see. And like I said before in previous videos, if Eric Ten Hag decides that Fred is our number one centre midfielder, then we have to back him and we have to get behind him because he knows best, so we have to give him time. There's only one outright balloon this season, and it's called our captain. Let's see. Joe says all 10 City fans will be celebrating. Well, there's certainly more than 10 fans on that pitch at the moment, Joe. Let's see. Haddock says, I didn't even bother watching them today. They have been that bad. Yeah, it was a poor watch. You're lucky you didn't watch it, to be honest. It was a poor watch. Joe says, Europa League in the group will suit Ten Hag to play the younger lads. Genuinely excited for next season. Yeah, so am I. And like I said, the more games that we can get, hopefully we'll get good long runs in maybe cup competitions as well. The more games we can get under Ten Hag, the quicker he'll be able to implement his system and get the young lads in and get new players in, adapted and stuff like that. Aaron says, what's your opinion on people that think Ronaldo is the problem? I think they're absolute pigeons. So I do. For anyone to turn around and look at that Manchester United squad this year and think that Cristiano Ronaldo is the problem, needs to go home and have a look at themselves, because he's, 4 goals behind Mo Salah coming into today in terms of golden boot for Manchester United in the league. And I read a stat that without his goals and without David De Gea's saves leading to goal opportunities, we would have been 16th. We've actually been fighting for relegation. So anyone that says Ronaldo is a problem is an idiot. Joe Casey says, next season, yeah, I'm looking forward to next season already. I can't wait for the signings to start coming in, the transfer market. I'm going to be doing a lot of transfer videos over the next few weeks. We're going to be doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday videos. We do a Friday night transfer talk show every Friday on YouTube. So make sure anyone watching on TikTok, you head over to the YouTube channel, United Community Channel, and you subscribe there and hit the bell notification. You'll know when we go live all the time. So I'm going to be doing a lot of them 3 days a week, and look, if there's a lot of popularity on them, we'll do more. And I can't wait then for pre-season tour to kick in. I'm going to be doing watch-alongs for the pre-season tour. It's probably going to be the middle of the night that we're going to be doing them, but I'm excited for them already. Joe says, shout out to you, lad, keep up the good work. Appreciate it, Joe, thanks a lot. And we have a new follower there, and Victor as well. Appreciate the follow. Chris is in and says United are in Europa League next season. Yeah, they are, Chris, and it's obviously we'd like to be higher, but look, we'll take it, absolutely. Adam says Rodri handball winning them the league. I actually haven't seen it, Adam, so I'd be interested to look back on it and have a check and see. But make sure you keep smashing them likes, guys. We're over 15,000 there. I really appreciate it. We'll have a look in YouTube here as well. Let's see. Cottle says, looking forward to the vids. Appreciate it, man. Will you have a watch along for the Champions League final? I will. I'm actually going to Spain on my holidays next Saturday, so I'll be in Spain for the watch along. But I'm going to bring my laptop along. I might, depending on, I really don't know the setup. So what I would say to anyone who's watching, if you're looking to join in the watch along for the Champions League final, I don't know if I'm going to do it only on YouTube or only on TikTok or both. So make sure if you're watching on TikTok or you're watching on YouTube, go over, anyone on TikTok, go over and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and anyone on YouTube, go over and follow the TikTok page, and you can hit the bell notifications on both, so you get notified which one I go on. Because if I can't get my laptop set up over in Spain, I might have to go live on TikTok, or if I have no signal on my phone, I might have to just go live on YouTube only. So make sure you're following on everything, guys, and I'll give you updates as it comes. McGuck says, what a day. Best outcome from United happened today all round, I reckon. Yeah, it's the outcome that we were saying at the start of the day would have been the most beneficial for United. Obviously, we would have liked United to put in a good performance and maybe win themselves. They've basically got top 6 on default, but look, we'll take it, absolutely. Joe says, anyone else happy Liverpool aren't doing the quadruple? Thank God. We can now put the deodorant on, get the sweat away. Liverpool, you won't be doing the quadruple. The Manchester United 99 team are still the greatest English team. Anyway, I'm delighted. Aaron says, yeah, they wouldn't have shut up about it if they did. Yeah, they wouldn't have, in fairness. But I mean, like, it looks great to see so many people in, guys. If you can just smash a like, go over and follow as well. You know, we're getting a load of people in watching there now, and I really appreciate everyone input. Look, I mean, like I said, I am happy Liverpool haven't done the quadruple. Really am, absolutely. It's I don't think I would have been able to bear it. But obviously, Man City win the league. You have to congratulate them. You know, if Liverpool had won the league, as much as I would have done it biting my lip, I would have congratulated them. Because, like I said, if you finish top of the league after 38 games, you deserve where you end up. And United, you know, are so poor that you know we shouldn't be hoping, and hopefully, you know, in the coming seasons that we don't be relying and hoping that another team does bad, that we'll have our own, you know, successes to cheer about, you know. Keane says, thank God they didn't. And I don't know how to. Fian says, Varane should have played. Yeah, I think he should have. I don't know what that reason there was for. YouTube says, Liverpool not winning the treble, not winning the quadruple. They could win. They could. Let's put it this way: Liverpool could win a treble. They're not going to win the treble. Manchester United have won the treble. Now, Liverpool could go on and win a treble, and if they do, fair play to them. Absolutely. You know, it's no small feat to win Champions League, FA Cup, and that other crap cup. What's it called? Carabao Cup. But I always think with cup competitions, not Champions League, I always think with cup competitions that there is a big element of luck in it, depending on who you draw in the cup competitions. You know, the cup can win you the cup, if that makes sense. You know, I think if Liverpool or Man City, for that matter, were to come up against Manchester United, Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal, Spurs, if they came up against all of them teams in the league, in the cup, they would not win the cup. They would lose to one of them. You know, so the cup can be very deceptive in terms of success. You know, so but I mean, for them to win it, obviously it's a good you know, it's good for them, but it's not the treble. If they win the Champions League, it's a treble. So I'm going to jot that down, because that as a TikTok will certainly rile up a couple of Liverpool fans. But it's great to have so many people in, guys. Smash the likes there and follow along. You know, make sure you go in and follow. Con says, I didn't want Liverpool winning anything this season. Me too. Let's see. And Fian says Fred should have stayed on. And then on YouTube we have Cottle. I genuinely thought they were going to win the quadruple when Villa went 2-up. I mean, my God, the Shore for Men was being used no length. We were sweating big time. But it's not as impressive without the Premier League. I agree. I think the league is the hardest one to win. I don't care about, you know, Carabao Cup or FA Cup. Obviously, they're all in their own right are hard to win. You know, they are hard to win. But if you don't win the league is the biggest mammoth of a competition, where it's 38 games, and if you finish on top, you deserve to win it. You know, so if Liverpool were to go on and win the treble, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Champions League, it's a great achievement, but it's not the treble. It's not the treble, you know. And YouTube says, at least we can sing 20 times Man United. Yeah, we can for one more season at least. And look, I do think Liverpool will eventually, you know, I think Liverpool are going to win a league before we're going to win a league, if that makes sense again. So maybe they will catch us to 20 times. Who knows? Jamie is in saying, when is the new home shirt out? I'm going to check that right now, Jamie. If you give me 1 second. New kit release. Let's see, release date. I can't find that in forward. Maybe someone in the chat might know, but I haven't seen that in there in relation to it yet. Con is after following. Thanks for the follow there as well. Fiend says Ten Hag needs to sell Maguire and McTominay. Wouldn't be a bad show. Liverpool 850 is in. Liverpool did not have to pay the refs, unlike Man City. I have no idea what you're talking about there, because there would be there would be uproar and it would be headline news if City were paying referees. So I think that might be just a bit of sore loserness there. But look, whatever. Mark puts the and the blue love hearts up. Ronnie says, I'm a Man United fan, they didn't. McGuck says, what's the plan with content or live streams over the off-season, bud? So what I'm going to be doing is, it's going to be basically Manchester United news and transfer news. We're going to do a Monday, Wednesday and Friday night show. We're going to do Transfer Talk Fridays. We're after doing 2 of them so far. So we're going to be doing them every Friday at 7:30. And I'm also going to be doing a Monday and Wednesday Manchester United news show. So if you haven't, I'm going to be doing the majority of them now, I'd say, over on YouTube. So if you haven't already, head over to YouTube and hit the subscribe button, Manchester United community channel over there. And we're going to... we're going to be doing the majority of the content there, and it's saved there then as well. So if you do miss it, maybe a live stream, we'll be back over there for it then as well. So make sure you go over to YouTube, United Community Channel, and follow over there, and follow along on TikTok as well. I mean, I am going to be putting a lot of updates on TikTok. I'm going to be doing maybe shorter videos on TikTok, more so than lives, but I will be going live on TikTok as well. United fans happy with top 4 next season. I for sure would be. I would be, Joe. I'd be happy with top 4. I think it would be a good base to build on for Ten Hag. I think I think it would be a good stepping stone, and to kick on maybe the season after and stuff like that. So absolutely, without doubt. Let's see. There's a good few chats that I want to get through here. Heisenberg says fair play to City. Faces thought Frankie de Jong joining. Not too sure. I haven't heard much on it in the past couple of days. Barcelona and Xavi come out and said they do really want to keep him, so it's going to be interesting to see. Sean says, I know we lost, but we still get Ten Hag. Exactly. Look, the future is bright, hopefully. The season is over, and thank God it's over, because it's been a very, very, very tough season for Manchester United. And look, I mean, as a Manchester United fan, hopefully it can only get better, and we'll kick on and improve, hopefully under Ten Hag, But yeah, thanks for everyone who's in, guys. We have nearly 17,000 likes. Let's try to get them likes up to maybe 20,000 before we finish in a few minutes. I do appreciate it. We'll try to get through some more of the comments here. Ronnie says 50 plus people are in. Yeah, I see it, Ronnie, over 60 there now, which is great to see. Liverpool says City have oil money. They do, but they're spending it well. McGuck says, yeah, I'm on YouTube too. Ten Hag first conference tomorrow, so it could be a big day tomorrow. Yeah, so we're going to be going live tomorrow night we're going to go at 7:30, and we're going to be obviously discussing everything to do with Ten Hag's first interview. So I think, I don't know if it's 100% confirmed for tomorrow. It's either tomorrow or Tuesday, but if I don't cover it on tomorrow's one, we'll cover it on Wednesday night show anyway. So without a doubt there. Thoughts on Donny coming back and getting a fair shake this time? Yeah, I'm looking forward to him coming back. Yeet. I hope I pronounced that right. But yeah, I'm looking forward to him coming back. I think Ten Hag, obviously we know from the past that he's known how to get the best out of him. So absolutely, I'm looking forward to him coming back. And the more midfield players we can get back in, the better. So absolutely. Let's see. Follow the host. Liverpool didn't win, and then we have thank fuck that season is over, says Sean. Absolutely. I want Real Madrid to win the Champions League, says Fiend. Yeah, I mean it's going to be tough for them. I think Liverpool are favourites. Liga says United are a joke. We have been a joke this season. I'll 100% agree with you there. Absolutely, but hopefully we've turned the corner and hopefully we'll kick on. United lucky. West Ham are so shit. We are very lucky, without a doubt. South Coast is red. We are lucky, definitely. United have got top 6 by default. We didn't really deserve it, to be honest. So, I mean, if these are people coming in trying to slag, I mean, I'm agreeing with you, absolutely agreeing with you. Andy says United celebrating Ronaldo, Cavani, and Varane in the squad for nothing. I don't really understand that. United celebrating Ronaldo, Cavani, and Varane in the squad for nothing. I'm not too sure what that means. Ten Hag won't improve, says Mike. I think Mike, I think me or you could go in there, Mike, and improve this squad, to be honest with you. So it's going to be interesting to see. I can watch that live. I can't watch that live, have a match. Sorry, no problem, Ronnie. Liverpool says Messi equals GOAT. Real Madrid to win 3-1 to Liverpool next week, says Fiend. Antonio says Gerrard has slipped again. I mean, throwing away a 2-0 lead. Now, look, obviously City are good. You know what I mean? They are good, but I mean Liverpool, you know, did everything they could. They got their, you know, they were professional and they got their win, and you know, so absolutely credit to them. It's just you just have to maybe hold your hands up to City, as much as, you know, United fans hate saying it. You know, absolutely you do. Europa Thursday nights, says Brandon. Yeah, Thursday nights are back. But sure, look, I mean, like we said, there is pros and cons to everything. You know, it's going to be Thursday, Sunday games now for United. But, you know, I think Europa League is better than no Europe at the moment, because the more games we can get, the quicker Ten Hag can implement maybe his ideas and stuff like that. So absolutely. Thanks for all the follows there as well, guys. This time last year it was United will be unstoppable. Yeah, it's been a disappointing season. Paulie says Ten Hag is watching from the stands. A woeful performance. Zaha was the one that got away. I don't know if Zaha was the one that got away. He's very inconsistent as well. Only way is up for Ten Hag. And Andy says, wake up, Man United are mid-table team. Well, we're not, because we're in 6th, so technically we're, you know, if you're going top, middle, and bottom, technically we're on the top half, so, or on the top third. But my hopes are too high for next season, says Occams, even with Ten Hag. Yeah, well, look, let's give him time. It's important that we have a bit of patience and give the manager time and just, you know, go with the flow. Whatever he wants to do, let's do it. Cottle says, you seen Kamara to Villa as a done deal. We should have got that deal done. Yeah, I was disappointed with that, especially the fact that he's I think he's gone on a free basically. Andy is in and says, praise the Lord, Liverpool didn't win the league. It would have been an absolute nightmare. It would have been, Andy, absolutely. I mean, you know, obviously United or City and Liverpool both going for it, but I think the lesser of two evils prevailed today. That's just my opinion, though. Obviously, everyone is entitled to their opinion. We have other people throwing in a bit of stick. Jen Senons says all Man United fans are deluded and living in the past. Well, that's okay, Jen. I mean, that's no problem. I mean, you've still only won one league in 30 years, 31 years, 32 years. So that's no problem. United midfield and defence, our wingers are so shit. Yeah, I agree there, Fiend. Paulie says that Deadwood has to be taken out and the players have to get their fitness up. Absolutely. I think the intensity has to be improved big time. And I think Ten Hag has made sure that they're all called back to pre-season earlier this year. So you'd be thinking that's what's on his mind. Andy says we have to support him with players and give him time. It won't be a quick fix, 100%. Brandon says standards on the floor. Now Ten Hag has to be embraced by fans no matter what. Yeah, I 100% agree. And it's going to take time, you know. It's going to take him, you know, if you were to ask me about, you know, would I take Europa League next year, I probably would, to be honest, because I think it would be more games. You know, I think top 4 is going to be difficult. It all depends on obviously who we get next season, or who we get, in the summer transfer window. But it's going to be interesting. But I think if you were to say now, I probably would take top 6 next season, 5th maybe, you know, rather than 6th. Pointless says, say bye to Ronaldo. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see as well whether Ronaldo stays on or not. I don't know. All indications at the moment is that he's excited Ten Hag is coming in, and He's I mean the only real destination we could have seen for Ronaldo if he was to leave United was PSG, and I don't think he's going to go to PSG now, considering the amount of money they're after giving Mbappe with a new deal. So I would be surprised if Ronaldo doesn't stay for another year. I think he will. But anyway, guys, look, it's been brilliant. I've really enjoyed it. City your champions. City your champions. Manchester United get top 6. The wrong way. Spurs get top 4 and Leeds stay up. So it's been everything we were saying at the start we would have been hoping for. And look, I'm not going to say I'm happy, because you know Manchester United are a shambles, and they have been all season. And I think you know, thank God we've got to the end of the season now, and let's just move on, and let's look forward to the Ten Hag era. A couple more comments before we go. Which players do you think can be transformed under Ten Hag, similar to Jorginho or Rudiger? I think Fred could be improved, and then the young players, you know, I think the likes of Garnacho and Hannibal and Alanga, I think obviously Donny van de Beek coming back as well will be good as well. So, but Huilo says, is it bad that I'm delighted City won and I'm a United fan? No, I don't think so. I think it's the lesser of two evils, to be honest with you, Huilo. And Hef says, you getting the new 90 sharp jersey? I certainly am. Going to get it, and you'll see me wearing it on the first Watchalong of the pre-season tour, I'd say. David says, Dalot tells McTominay, Lindelof need to go now. Yeah, look, there's certainly a lot of them need to go. But look, lads, we're going to end it there. Thanks so much. It's been a brilliant stream. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, if you haven't already done so, make sure you smash a like on the videos, both on YouTube and on TikTok. Make sure you follow. We're going to be doing more videos, like I said, 3 nights a week to start off with. And if there's a bit of, if there's more, if there's people want more, then obviously I'll give you more. So absolutely no problem. Make sure you follow along. I'll keep you up to date on everything. Make sure, if anyone on TikTok, I'm going to be doing a lot of material over on YouTube. So go over there, United Community Channel. Make sure you hit subscribe there as well, that you don't miss out. And anyone on YouTube, vice versa, head over to TikTok and follow us there. But look, it's been a great stream, guys. I really appreciate it. City your champions. United get top 6. Spurs get top 4. And Leeds stay up. Good all round. But yeah, thanks a million, guys, and I'll see. We're going to be going live tomorrow night from 7:30 for the Manchester United news show again on Wednesday, and then our transfer talk show as well on Friday.